Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is SaulApe and I'm an ape. Fortitude has been playing versus 1-0. Mamma mia. Okay, that's what we are going to cast next. But the man is practicing. Okay. So much alert. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. What we are casting today is, of course, Dolphin Cocoon into Butterfly Cup. And as we can see, we have some beautiful pairs. We have Soin versus Elegant, Blade versus Hawk, Warcraft 3 Orc Hero versus Dice, and Sini versus Jens. And it's all starting now. And of course, I'm going to check Sini versus Jens. Depends when they start. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, yes, that's what we want to see. Okay. Fortitude versus Orange. Okay, let's warm up with these. Of course, I'm going to cast the Dolphin Cup. Welcome everybody, my name is SaulApe and I'm an ape. How are you doing? Hope you are doing well. Welcome. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Mr. Venom Heart. Hello, Mr. Rusty. Thank you for being the first chatters. And yes, this is not the part of the Dolphin Cup. This is Cocoon into Butterfly. This is just a show match. Hello, Mr. Funlex. Nice to see you. Welcome. And ladies and gentlemen, yes, Fortitude is practicing before today game versus Happy and versus potential today game versus Labyrinth. Labyrinth is sitting on top of the Dolphin Super League in the grand final, but who is going to join him? We'll see about that. I need to set up the YouTube stream really quickly. So 1 second, YouTube, SaulYoutuberMan. Studio. Ladies and gentlemen, content. Live. Welcome everybody, nice to see you. Details. Live. More tag. Tags are ready, the game is reforged. Save. I'm almost there. Are we expanding? Is Archmage into level 3 creep road or 1 base? And it's going to be an expansion for Mr. 1-0, that's for sure.
Town is under siege.
Okay, almost ready to say hello to the YouTube chat. Sorry for alt-tabbing. Okay, last moment. Just click on it. Let's go. Okay, I'm ready. Hello YouTube chat, hello Twitch chat, let's go. So, ladies and gentlemen, Fortitude versus 1-0. I casted those games yesterday. Maybe Mr. Fortitude is like, okay, 1-0, do this, and this better. And give me the best practice versus potential Happy, versus potential Labyrinth. Maybe that was the plan. So, as we can see, Fortitude is thinking about going for level 3 creep road and attacking the expansion, I presume. And what 1-0 is doing, he's going into human direction, but the problem is that Archmage can just bypass him usually. Is there militia creeping? Yes, there is militia creeping, so Fortitude wants to get near level 3. And yes, look at this, Archmage does... Oh, the body block, oh, so good! That's money, ladies and gentlemen. Impel surrounding Archmage here is money. That's what you need to happen in order for you to stop the expansion. Okay, but ladies and so that TP is gone. TP is gone, ladies and gentlemen, on Mr. Fortitude. Of course, he'll buy Boots of Speed, he'll buy Staff of Teleportation. Hello, Mr. Bendylock, hello, Mr. Batman is a cool guy. Hello, Mr. Funlex, of course. Welcome, welcome, guys. So yes, expansion is slowly going up, but the footman is already there, lowering the amount of HP the Expo has, and it's kind of a creep jack, but it's all about the expansion. Great job yesterday. Ah, thank you, sir. I was trying. Definitely the first series, man. That was crazy. Lin versus Cow. Amazing Warcraft. And Fortitude versus 1-0 also. Domination. Okay, we have Boot of Speed and Staff of Tele, and this is one base play by Fortitude. The wall is being made. But yes, Crippler is out of position and Archmage is in position. And ladies and gentlemen, there is an attempt to surround the Archmage, but Archmage can just stab away before Impale hits. And ladies and gentlemen, as we can see, expansion has been cancelled again. And Fortitude is coming back. Fortitude is like, you know what, I want to kill this Acolyte, I want to kill more, this is GG, this is so GG, man. Level 3 on the Crippler, but it doesn't matter. Archmage is the key, ladies and gentlemen, to cancel the Undead Expo. Archmage is the key. Simple. Simple. Impale Surround is deadly, because Staff is on cooldown, as we can see. So yes, for the viewers that are wondering what we are watching the... and he will cancel it again. It's so GG. It's so GG. Mamma mia. Mamma mia, grande madonna mia. Is this over? Riflecaster is coming. The expansion for the Undead is not going up. Undead is taking now because he already made a lot of Acolytes. And he can just tag. Tag timing is 2 minutes, Expo is 90 seconds something. It's around on the Water Elemental, that's juicy, but the first rifles are joining the party. Okay, there is Org Magi exposed here, he's alone. Mountain King and Militia, they're like, guys, don't touch my rifles. Absolute domination, man. Every bolt is a kill, nice surround, I mean nice deny, but every surround is a kill as well, and nice kind of defensive impale. Archmage survives, but Staff is ready, and is Crippler surrounded, looks like Crippler is surrounded, and it's GG. It's like that. Bye. Not leaving? Bro, your Expo is like slowly getting ready. So Org Magi, Heal Scroll, and GG. Ladies and gentlemen, but I'm not here for that. Maybe I am. Okay, the players are still doing map vetoes, ladies and gentlemen. So let's check the game on Ecoiles. And I wonder if it's going to be Dreadlord, because again, Labyrinth showed us that Dreadlord can be good. Okay. Let me just check the Dolphin Discord. Okay, players are doing the map vetoes in the Dolphin Cocoon into Butterfly Cup, and I'm using this time to check on Fortitude versus 1-0 live show match. Yes, this is the live show match. Live. Believe it or not, Warcraft reaction never stops. Never. Never ever. Okay, so the score is not important. What is important for me is that 1-0 is not playing Dreadlord. Maybe Fortitude is like, playing versus Dreadlord is so easy. It's solved. Okay, 1-0 is able to steal Forest Troll Shadow Priest. You want to separate Archmage with potential trolls, because Archmage is giving them mana. And you don't want to expose those trolls to Brilliance Aura. Fast expansion by 1-0. He's ignoring the Mercamp. Okay. Troll is trying to be annoying, to slow down the creeping a little bit. Panda of energy is not great. Altar has been unsummoned, and because of that, we see. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky and snare. Are we surrounding this? Not really. Mr. 120 is ignoring. Okay. Troll is basically scouting, and it's going to be an expo. So yesterday it was a little bit different. 120 went for herd ghouls because he saw. Fortitude went for herd ghouls because he saw that 120 was playing Lich and that he was creeping. And when you play Lich and you creep something big, you tank a lot with your ghouls. Of course, you send them to the main base, but ladies and gentlemen, the Water Mental got dispulled, but level 3 is almost there. Okay. One more kill is very calculated creep road. And ladies and gentlemen, expansion is slowed down, but look at this Archmage. This Archmage is like, you know where I'm going, you know where I'm going to the one place. And he didn't get his level 3, man. Tell Mr. Kevlarini, like he's doing zoom technology. Even though he's level 2, even though he's missing. Okay, this Troll Priest, he doesn't have double dispull, right? There's no double dispull. There's no double dispull. Can you dispull it in time? Impel on the Archmage. The Expo survives! The Expo survives, man, and Impel, this is a disaster? It's because of the lack of level 3? Aish. It's a disaster, man. I mean, the game is of course open, but this is a good start for the Undead. Being able to keep the Expo up at the first try, that's money. That's success, ladies and gentlemen. And for the viewers, what we are watching, I'm waiting for Dolphin Cocoon into Butterfly Games. Players are still doing map vetoes. Today is like a second day, but we on the Flow TV there is live preparation between Fortitude, so the guys that is playing today versus Happy, and potentially versus Labyrinth later. Or, ladies and gentlemen, and 120, the guy that was beaten yesterday by Mr. Fortitude, but you know, practicing, they're both Chinese, maybe they made some deal, like Fortitude is like, make this and these adjustments and try it versus me, so you have a good practice versus Happy, and you have good adjustments, Impel to guarantee the kill. Oh, Creep Lord, this is so important! You invested Impale into this! And the creeps got him! Aish, that's not good. It's very bad, actually. This Creep Lord is like a joke! Okay, and Archmage is a real deal. This Archmage is like, you know, I didn't cancel the expo, so I'll just kill it. I'll just kill it, you know. Okay, the ghouls are coming. Poor Troll goes down. Water Elemental is in position. Impel Surround is literally deadly on the Archmage. So Archmage needs to be careful. Careful, Archmage. Careful. Another Water Elemental. That's big. Of course, piercing damage versus heavy armor is a little bit weaker, but the ghouls are still going down. Entire human army is escaping. Why? Attack with the Water Elementals. Really? Okay, fight! Water Elementals, fight! That's my message. Okay, heal scroll. That's what Fortitude is thinking about. Heal scroll, ladies and gentlemen. What is in his head? Beautiful, beautiful heal scroll. Kingdom for the heal scroll. I mean, he'll buy the heal scroll, that's for sure. So that's easy. That's easy. That's what he wants. That's what I want. Heal scroll is not available yet. 20 seconds more. Hello, Mr. Burrow Rush. Welcome. Mr. Burrow Rush, I think next week Bakura should arrive. Because it has been almost like 3-4 weeks, so it's probably near you. Let me know when it happens. Welcome. Because it takes some time. I don't have tracking. Tracking is extra money. I'm using the cheapest option to send them. But I have my experience with this service. And it's usually between 3 and 4 weeks. Sometimes 5, but rarely 5. If there is no macro in 5 weeks, it means forever. It's not going to reach you. It happened before. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's happening now. Fortitude is losing a little bit of steam, right? The amount of his footies is not that big. Why? Because he's stacking, because he's making the big bank. He wants to go tier 3. I should check my mail twice a day now. It will reach you, hopefully. Okay. What now, ladies and gentlemen? What now? Tier 2 will be upgraded into Tier 3 immediately. Altar check. Oh, Mr. 120 with his altar on point. Mr. Neo would be proud because of this development. And versus Crippler, I think there is nothing to guess. It's going to be triple Gryphon Aviary. How is the lumber situation? Lumber situation is not great. We have improved lumber harvesting. Okay. Crippler is creeping. Archmage is healing. Archmage is about to push again into the expo area. He has one heal scroll already. Invul is available. Are we buying the Invul? No, he doesn't want the Invul. I thought you always buy the Invul, especially when you have an expo. Okay. Is it time, ladies and gentlemen, to start making Gryphon Aviaries? We'll see about that. Ziggurat number 3 will be cancelled. There is a lot of fiends already in Mr. 120 army. Mr. 120 army is pretty strong. And you know what? Fortitude is like, okay, let's pull back the footies. Pull back the footies. I don't want to lose them easily. I want to creep my MK. Double workshop is here before Aviaries. Is it Knights? There is no way that he plays Knights. No way, Jose. Maybe it's because of the lumber. It's not that much lumber, but what are you going to make from workshops? Nothing. I have subscription and I require quality. Well, Mr. Budynie, I know that you are like always supportive, so thank you for that, and thank you for being a harsh critic. I appreciate you, sir. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for trusting me with your subscription. It means a lot. Okay, so pressuring the shop is funny, because without the shop you can't produce more obsidian statues, and the shop is very, very fragile. Okay, and thank you for watching, like, I appreciate a lot. Everybody that is watching, supporting, commentating, thank you. Guys, soon Dolphin Cocoon into Butterfly Cup will start. I'm checking it after every game, but Fortitude is not wasting any time. He is, ladies and gentlemen, going into those Gryphons, but he has 2000 gold, and the problem is that he can't spend the gold too well because of the lumber issues. His Gryphon Aviaries are not ready yet. They're not ready yet, ladies and gentlemen. He will bank like easy 1k gold soon. He can go for Paladin, that's 400 gold. He can buy a staff and orb. By the way, from my experience, Fortitude doesn't buy orb that often. Let's see if he's going to buy Orb of Slow. People say that Orb of Slow is imba. I know that Starbug likes Orb of Slow, but look at this! Mr. Fortitude is like, I have only 2000 gold, you know? Orb of Slow is not good enough to risk this investment, even though I have 2000 gold. Okay, humans shouldn't fight it. Humans will be obliterated here. This is a bad position. All of the footies will die. They will feed the undead. Okay, one feed went down. That's good. 2 gyrocopters already saying better not morph any destroyers 120, because I will attack them with my gyros. And okay, maybe it was a little bit too harsh. Paladin is coming. This trade is looking better than I thought for the human, because like human has only footman and heroes. Okay, Lich with the orb is here. We don't see any ghouls joining us yet. There is web, that's beautiful. So one of the gyrocopter. Oh, the footman, what are you going to do about him? This footman was misrallied. He's investing. Are we going to see Impale? Yes, but Archmage with the staff. Oh, 1 second, ladies and gentlemen, and Knight survives, but he took a lot of damage. He took a lot of damage. Damage. A lot of it. A lot of it. Welcome everybody, my name is SaulApeMan, I'm an ape. And guys, I woke up in the morning and I was like, okay, I will stream Dolphin Cocoon into Butterfly Cup. And I checked the Flow TV and so far players are doing map vetoes. I want to see Jens versus Sini. But what I have seen on Flow TV changed me, because I spotted Fortitude versus 1-0 live practice games. And you may say, Saul, why they are practicing? Because today is the grand final of Dolphin Cocoon into Butterfly Cup. Oh yes, today it's happening. Hello, Mr. Steezy. How long until Dolphin? I don't know. I checked this 13 minutes ago and there was no games. And the real Dolphin, like the Pro Dolphin, starts in 1 p.m. So in 3 hours. 3 hours 30 minutes. But ladies and gentlemen, this is an important fight. The amount of Gryphons is limited. Fortitude is behind in supply. And Undead is like not doing that bad. Staff of Sanctuary, that's perfect. Knight got saved again. Remember that you can't staff webbed units. Paladin has a lot of mana. Mr. Fortitude, you need to practice harder. He's trying to pen some. And yes, he squeezed into his main base, but those 3 towers, they're screaming no squeezing. And Mr. Elo Official, nice to see you. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Coil is here. But yes, there's going to be Dolphin Cocoon into Butterfly Cup soon. Because today is the final day. Okay, IMPELER, and because of this tournament, this series of tournaments, Coil Connect is level 3. It's level 3 DK. Okay, Fortitude accumulated some army, and he is super good with positioning the army. He's not mining. Undead is not going for third base. He could go for it, right? He's like, this situation is like, I'm killing some stuff, but I don't want to commit. Maybe let's go for base number 3. He has 500 lumber. When you have 500 lumber, you can afford many different things. Many different things you can afford. Coil, we have more knights. Knights are scary. But Scriptlord is good versus them. Very good. There is like 0 gyrocopters, you can morph statues, and yes, that's what is happening. Okay, 0. There are 2 gyrocopters. Ladies and gentlemen, economy of human is a little bit crippled, so maybe gyrocopters can survive, and this is a big investment. The destroyers, can you keep them alive? Fortitude is fighting through it. Lich needs to survive. Invul Pub. Fly favors Undead, but Undead has to TP out, and you know what? It doesn't mean that... one Gryphon, by the way, died. It means that human can just pump the gyros now, because like, they have a deal. I don't morph destroyers, but human needs to have like 3 gyros like ready. And when the destroyers are morphed, human pops the gyros. So it's like, it's all about the balance. It's all about the balance, how many gyros you can keep. But I do agree with Mr. Kevlarini that, if that was your point, that Undead has better hero levels. Death Knight level 4, Lich level 3, Paladin is underdeveloped. He's getting the turtle now. Hello, Mr. Do Not Disturb, welcome, welcome. Paladin will get level 3. Zombie Mask is cool, but like, I don't know how long this game will last. Like, it's better to have a Zombie Mask in game that will last 10 more minutes than a game that will last like 3 more minutes. Just my point. Supply lead for the Undead. Undead is back. How is the mana looking? Death Knight has mana potion, that's important. We have 2 destroyers in the air, so I hope you have enough gyros. Yes, Fortitude is making more of them. And yes, we can just Coil Nova the peasants and go back, or we can start kiting the Gryphons. There is a lot of options. Undead wants to go in, but this position is weird. And look at this! One of the Gryphons will actually survive. No! He was out of the range! He was out of the range, so man, Fortitude is scared. He was like, okay, let's reposition, let's wait for more supply, and Undead is like, I want to go brr. I want to go brr, ladies and gentlemen. But look how many gyros they are in the air. Remember, those destroyers will melt under the gyro pressure, but the idea is like, oh, this MK level 3 is so grand, the heal scroll used immediately. Ladies and gentlemen, gyros are made. Okay, what? There is item on the ground. Some item on the ground. I don't know what happened there, man. The Finns are dying so quickly. Both players are going in, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody's pulling back here. There is so much mana. Creep Lord! Creep Lord survives for now, but can you keep him alive? There is invul on the Lich, and that's about it. Creep Lord, no! Miss Micro! He went back, he's dead! Level 5 heroes has fallen, and ladies and gentlemen, supply lead still for the Undead. Level 5 Crippler, he had no mana, so we are not missing him that much. It's more about Lich and Death Knight, of course, but it's annoying to lose your level 5 hero. This guy is a monster. Speaking of that, Lich got level 4, he's getting stronger and stronger, but ladies and gentlemen, there is no more gyros, and there is no more gyros. Destroyers are eating those water elementals alive, ladies and gentlemen. This water elementals level 3, by the way. Okay, and Fortitude has left the game. He's like, bro, you have too much. GG. Okay, that was impressive. And ladies and gentlemen, the Jens game is ready. The Jens game is ready. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yes, I have been waiting. I have been waiting. I have been waiting. It's Mr. Jens is my favorite player in this tournament. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Yor. Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, let me swap the players. And I don't know if should I record this for YouTube or no, but I will just go to the casting mode. El Clasico today is hopefully going to happen in both tournaments, so we need like Jens versus Sowin. Hello, Mr. Super Try Boy. Oh yes, I'm a big fan of Jens. I'm pressing the record button. So, ladies and gentlemen, so your prediction for Happy 40. The problem is I can't predict this. Like, it's very, in my opinion, unpredictable. I can give, like, okay, I think Happy will win. Everybody's telling me, no, Saul, Fortitude is so strong. He obliterated 1-0, but Happy is Happy. The only problem with Happy is that he's practicing on Bnet, right? That's the only problem with Happy. That he's practicing on Bnet. But I think Happy will win. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm recording. I'm recording for YouTube because there's a freaking keeper in the altar, okay? I'm going to the YouTube mode. 1, 2, 3, go. Ladies and gentlemen, Night Elf Mirror can be interesting if players are willing to experiment a little bit. And in this game, there is a quarterfinal of Dolphin Cocoon into Butterfly Cup. We have Jens representing Chile, and he has Keeper in his altar. And you may say, Saul, on professional level, you never see Keeper in the Night Elf Mirror. Let me tell you, this tournament is important. Because if you want to get into pro tournaments, this Super League Dolphin Cup, you need to have a high position in this very tournament. Because then you go, you know, to like this relegation phase and whatever. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jens is playing Keeper unironically. He wants to entangle the Wisp. And yes, Wisp will detonate, but 75 mana for the Wisp, that sounds like a fair deal. He made 2 archers before uprooting Ancient of War, that's nice. What is his opponent is doing? His opponent is one of the best players in this tournament. Because in this tournament, if you are in the Dolphin Super League, you can't participate. If you are not in the Dolphin Super League, you can participate. And let me tell you, Sini, who is playing as a red Night Elf here, he's from China. And he's like the best performing player in this tournament. And what is his idea? How to play versus Keeper? He's like, I'm going to attack you and I'm going to mana burn you. And the end is like, be my guest, mana burn me. I'm going to entangle you first and I'm going to get another permanent item and I'm going to have level 2. I'm going to have double claws +5, which is amazing. Okay, cancelling the Moonwell is a little bit annoying. It's not super annoying. And ladies and gentlemen, he made 1 treant. I'm recording this for YouTube. And you made 1 treant, ladies and gentlemen. Force of Nature spell. You need to aim on the trees. And if there is only one tree in like your area, there is one treant, so that's a little bit sad. Ay. But ladies and gentlemen, mistakes happen. I saw Happy losing a ghoul on creep. Can you believe it? Yes, Happy lost a ghoul on creep. So Mr. Jens is creeping, even though he's one treant, that's okay, but look what his opponent is going to do. He's going to go to the marketplace. Cloth +5, are you buying? Are you buying cloths? No? Okay, he's just going to Saul. I'm going to show the viewers on YouTube. It's super easy. Okay, he got ring +3. He wants to create a consumable item, and you say, bye, I don't want Reef Elementals, I don't want Enrage Elementals. I just wanted big consumable item, I didn't use any mana, I'm going to heal very well in my Moonwells. And he's actually doing expansion versus Keeper because he's expecting Jens to expand. Expo versus Expo, remote versus remote position, and if you let Jens to cook, Mr. Jens went for he grabbed the green camp and then he pulled the big guy, Gnoll Overseer here, and he's doing more than fine. But both players are doing pretty well. As you can see, Mr. Sini Demon Hunter is healthy now. He used some Moon Juice, and ladies and gentlemen, both players are going for the expansion. This is a crazy Night Elf mirror, let me tell you about that. My question is, what Jens is going to do when he will reach level 3. I think he will skill and treants, and he'll just try to be annoying. He of course knows about the expansion. I mean, he's scouting it now, because in the Night Elf mirror there is no secrets. They're scouting each other all the time. The tree, hit it, no? Okay, the shop is here, ladies and gentlemen, they know. They know. So what is going to be played on level 3, Mr. Jens? Show us. Is it treants? Is it entangle? It has to be the treants, because you can split them. Show me the treants. Show me the treants. Okay, tier 2 is done. Second hero, Naga. Oh, that's pressure. That screams pressure, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Mr. Dave. Nice to see you. No, I'm not casting. Today I'm not casting. Oh, it's entangle level 2, ladies and gentlemen. I was expecting some treants, but no. Look how fast expansion of Mr. Sini was placed, but he's scared. He's like, is Jens going to push me with this Naga? I need to wait some time. I need to root my expansion so it have a fortified armor, but in reality, Mr. Jens is pulling back. He's looking for the wisps. He wants to deal a lot of economic damage, but man, he didn't get it. You need to entangle Imba Hunter. Oh, the mana burn was too quick. And because of that, ladies and gentlemen, Keeper has no mana. Little bit sad, isn't it? What about the second hero for the Red Night Elf, for Sini? He's not going for an altar hero just yet. Maybe he'll add Naga of his own. Maybe it's going to be, I don't know, Keeper for False Aura. No, it's Naga. And ladies and gentlemen, they're going to compete over the best and most beautiful creature, which is called Makura Snapper. They are going to compete over the Makura Snapper, ladies and gentlemen. What a beautiful, beautiful creature. My name is SaulApeMan, I'm an ape. But ladies and gentlemen, Demon Hunter is scary for a good reason. Jens is moving his expo as we speak, that's nice, but Jens is also losing archers. He needs to reposition to the safety of his base, but man, this Demon Hunter is scary. And so far, Jens' strategy doesn't work too well. He used some mana from the Moon Juice. He has nice items, but he's not using them if Keeper is not attacking. And Sini did what Sini wanted to do. He forced Jens to be defensive, he killed some archers, and now he's going to celebrate with Makura roll, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it sadly happens. But yes, Makura roll has been saved. Scout to know where the Jens is, and what is Jens going to do? Dryads. The same for Sini, but Jens has faster tech, right? So as we can see, his Dryad will be out a little bit faster. Maybe we can have some hope about that. This time Sini is pulling back, but again, he didn't lose any archers. There are 5 archers versus... Okay, is there staff? There's no staff, ladies and gentlemen. And this Entangle, is this Entangle enough? Entangle is scaling extremely well on level 2 of the spell. Is this Dryad dead? 75, 59, it will survive, but barely. 27, 11, no, it was actually denied. Man, I need to check how much damage Entangle does, because I thought it's not enough to kill an archer, but it's actually enough. -5 mana burn, that's exactly what Jens wants. Mr. Jens is like, you know what? You know what? How good is mana burn if I have no mana, if my Naga is empty, if my Keeper is empty? We are just using spells, and when Demon Hunter can reach us, there is nothing. Okay, heal score is here. There's mana potion, by the way, just in case. And yes, both players are mining. It's Expo versus Expo situation is... And Jens is getting a little bit of his momentum back, but he's on tier 2. His opponent is stacking, ladies and gentlemen, to tier 3. He wants to add bears. What Jens is doing, Jens is pressuring. He made 2 Trians. There is no Nurture Blessing. Ancient of War is in a bad position. It has to root or will die. I mean, I'm not saying that Ancient of War is like super important at this stage of the game, but you can creep with it, you can place it defensively in front of your base. But now the Ancient of War have died. Jens is still massing tier 2. Okay, this is problematic for Jens because of that he's on some kind of a timing. He won't have Reju, he won't have like this beautiful bear damage, and you may say Saul, maybe he will be able to outvalue his opponent with Dryads, but in reality, you know, the opponent is making an army as well. The supply is even. Naga is getting some love. Naga is getting some levels. On level 2 you play Form of Lightning, of course, because you never have mana. Okay, this is not a great item, Vampiric Aura. And so they're both creeping, basically the same camp. Keeper is sipping Clarities. It's pretty good. Okay, there's a Scouting Wisp. The Scouting Wisp will actually go down. Is there Shredder? Mr. Sini has absolutely no lumber. I would recommend adding Shredder, sir, but I mean, okay, he's making wisps, so there will be no Shredder if he invested that much into the wisp. Plus 3 intelligence is sweet. I don't know if it's worth it to save the Vampiric Aura item for bears, you know. Jens is pretty far away from playing bears. And Jens is just creeping. I wonder about one thing. Is it going to be Cold Arrow level 2? Because I think it is going to be Cold Arrow level 2. Why? Versus Demon Hunter, you rarely has a lot of mana. And Cold Arrow is scaling well as well. Okay, plus 2 agility. Don't give it to the Imba Hunter. Is it Cold Arrow level 2? It's Fork of Lightning. Okay, so it's like investment into late game versus bears. Okay, I see that. You can't use Fork Lightning on the Dryads, but there are some bears already. Ladies and gentlemen, this time tier 3 will be is ready, is operational. Bear Master is probably online already. Oh yes. Oh yes. So ladies and gentlemen, Red Nidal is ready to rumble. Red Nidal is ready to fight. Look at the mana on Red Dryad. So those Trians, they have Vampiric Aura, by the way. That's funny. But yes, maybe Jens is pretending a little bit to push. He got his Shredder, that's nice. He wants to take it to the ultra late game. Okay. And remember, if you retrain a Keeper for super high level Force Aura, actually good things can happen. I'm talking about Keeper level 4. You play Entangle level 2, Force Aura level 2. Maybe even Keeper level 5, and then you go Force Aura level 3, because it actually scales well, this spell. And Jens is thinking about doing some kind of a run by. Maybe he's looking for a freebie, and he got a freebie. Oh, this bear is so juicy. That's 250 gold and experience. Mr. Jens is like slowing down the fight for a good reason. He's like, okay, this guy has bears already. I need to wait for my own bears. And Jens is getting it. My question is, hero number 3. Are we going to see a third hero? And what third hero can be, I have no idea. This is a little bit of uncharted territory for me. We can go for a hero that has instant effect, like Pit Lord. We can go for a hero that has like a good AoE spells on level 1, so like Tinker Rockets, but maybe we'll just stay with two heroes. Maybe we want another Orb Carrier. But ladies and gentlemen, who cares about third heroes when we have a big fight here? Jens has 0 bears still with him. Okay, he has 1. But it feels like 0 because his opponent has 3. And ladies and gentlemen, the big fight continues. Imba Hunter got level 4. Jens doesn't have an orb yet, while his opponent is operating the orb as we speak. We have some more bears. There is beautiful Wellspring upgrade. Nutrients are here, more of the bear. Okay, Jens is going to start fighting now. There is 1 heal scroll. Jens will use it soon. His army is a little bit bruised. You need to keep the bears alive. Okay, heal scroll has been used. Shredder is joining the party. Jens is super good with squeezing these drips of efficiencies. It's like, okay, I have a Shredder, I need to use it. Staffs from the Sini as well. Level 3 versus level 4 3. Thank you, Mr. Richie Lucky, for a big donation. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. This game is delivering, and Mr. Richie Lucky is supporting the stream. Thank you, sir. My pleasure. Thank you that you like the content. Ladies and gentlemen, supply lead for Sini, but we are fighting in Yen's base. He has access to Moonwest with Wellspring, and slowly but surely is Yen stabilizing. Look at his micro. He's saving those super low HP bears. That's pretty good. Keeper got level 4. I think we go for the Force Aura because he's empty. There is no mana. Ladies and gentlemen, what is happening now? Actually, I don't see the Force Aura. Doesn't matter. Can Jens stay alive here? 52 supply versus 66. Jens is in trouble. 2 brave Dryads are going to die, I'm afraid. There's still no orb. Jens is still fighting without the orb, ladies and gentlemen. Shredder went back to work on super duper low HP. What about the Demon Hunter? Demon Hunter got stuffed back. A red Naga has stuffed. He has a TP. 1 bear went down, but it was a good fight for the red Night Elf. He can start rejuvenating. He went for a 3rd hero, which is Keeper. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you again, Mr. Richie Lucky. Thank you, sir. And look at this. Red Night Elf has just more. Jens, do you have a plan? Mr. Jens is like, yes, Saul. I'm retraining for Force Aura, Saul. I'm controlling the shop, Saul. And slowly but surely, Saul, I'm going to make mass bears, Saul. I was like, okay, that sounds like a good plan, sir. Force Aura level 2. The unit is under the effects of Force Aura. Melee units that attack it will take damage. Taking damage from attacks sounds good. But ladies and gentlemen, Sini is tricky. Sini's like, you know what? Yes, he's probably hiding in his base. He's scared of me. I'm going to creep. Big items. I have a Keeper as well. I can boost him. So he'll have a Force Aura. I will have my own Force Aura. Maybe a little bit weaker, but still. Book of the Dead is a terrible item. The Book of the Dead item got picked up. I would just sell it and exchange it for another orb. More orbs, always better. In the Night Elf army. That's for sure. Yesterday in the Dolphin Super League finals, Mr. Cow was 25 supply below his opponent, 1-0 the Undead. But he had triple orb on his heroes. It was Demon Hunter with orb, Naga with orb, and Potm with orb. And let me tell you, those orbs, they did the job. It was a miracle hold fueled by the orbs. Ladies and gentlemen, Keeper, yes, Keeper is going to sell this Book of the Dead. It's like, we don't want this one wisp. He's keeping it! He's keeping it? But what about the wisps? One wisp can detonate this. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, maybe he's like, Saul, I'm going to surprise him on like neutral territory. And Saul, I will use this item efficiently. Okay. Okay. I believe you. The Red Night Elf has 0 heal scroll and Jens has 3. He has 3 heal scrolls. 72 supply for Jens, 79 supply for his opponent. Let's compare the upgrades. 1-1 versus 2-1, and Jens has Vampiric Aura. Jens is so patient. Jens is like, Soul? I will scale. I will scale. My opponent has Protection Scroll, and that's about it. I have all of the scrolls. I'm the king of the scrolls. Oh yes. Experience advantage definitely on the Red Night Elf. He has Demon Hunter level 5 and the 3rd hero on level 2 already with his own Force Aura. There are some creeps left in the north. Jens sees it, and is he going to engage? Let's see about that. Demon Hunter is like, you shall no pass. Jens has his Wisp. He probably checked the items on the Keeper, and he knows that Book of the Dead is there. So having a Wisp here is very smart. Plus 2 intelligence on the Keeper. Just for a good luck. 80 supply versus 80 supply, but one player has a bank. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, okay, TP on the Keeper, still no heal scrolls, 1 invul on the Demon Hunter. Okay, Sini wants to collide. There is a Chimera in the Chimera Roost as well. I missed that. And Chimera Roost for the... They are both adding Chimeras. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is like the most late game Night Elf game that it can be, ladies and gentlemen. The most late game Night Elf game that it can be. Chim versus Chim. And Sin is pulling back. Of course, Jens has all of the lumber because of this shredder. Do you remember this shredder? He survived the fight, and he went back to work, and now he's providing lumber for beautiful chimeras. Sini doesn't have a shredder, but he has a lot of lumber, so... It's actually more lumber than Jens. Because Jens is spamming his upgrades, man. 2 upgrades on Sini, though. He has a lot of lumber as well. 2 upgrades on Jens. Okay, remember that you may say, oh, so Jens can creep the red camp and TP. You know what? When you have 80 supply and there are bears in the mix, let me tell you that all of those moonwells or the main can evaporate, and Jens knows about it. Jens is like, I can't take this risk. I need to be in defensive position, and yes, you won the mind games. I killed the wisp and I took a walk. That's what happened. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, both players are about to start breaking 80 supply. Oh yes, 87 supply for Sini, 93 supply for Jens. More bears and a chimera. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, and Ancient of Winds for Sini. Mamma mia, they're spending so much. Third attack armor upgrade by Jens is on the way. Sini has the same situation, man. They're melting, slowly building this ultimate army composition. Okay, this is the Night Elf mirror that only Jens can bring. 98 supply. 98 supply. 2 more Dryads, ladies and gentlemen. You know, this is the fun part. Like, usually in Warcraft 3, if you breach 100, like if you are close to 100 supply, it's becoming StarCraft. So the fights are so short. So all of this build-up can lead to like a 1-minute fight, basically. I don't know why it is, and maybe it's like Bear Mirror because they deal so much damage and there is Force Aura, but yes, sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, the bigger army means a shorter fight. Because you get advantage, and advantage, it means more, it's like those weights. Doesn't matter, ladies and gentlemen. What matter is Jens has supply lit. And you know that I'm a big Jens fan. Oh, there are chimeras in position. And look at this, it's a little bit of laming. Mr. Jens has to TP because his opponent, he was afraid that opponent will attack. And can we connect? No. TP for a TP. But it gives his opponent this opportunity to actually make good army composition. He's adding hypogryphs. Remember, hypogryphs, they have the same upgrades as the rest of this type of army, right? So the hypogryphs already have 3-2 and the Force Aura and so on. Ladies and gentlemen, what's now? 101 supply for Jens. It's because there is some bug. Jens doesn't have 101 supply. It's some kind of a bug, but he's near, okay? He's near. Sini has 2 fake chimeras. Oh, mamma mia, ladies and gentlemen, is this fight going to last 1 minute or 10 minutes? Let's see about that. Players are just attacking each other. Ladies and gentlemen, the big fight is here. Supply is staying, but HP is dropping for both players. Demon Hunter is good at removing mana. The heroes are in a good shape. Actually, wait a moment. Keeper of Mr. Jens! Survive on Giga Red HP. What about the Naga? Ladies and gentlemen, oh, we see the supply difference. There is even more Gryphons and Hypogryph Raiders. Mr. Jens is escaping with his heroes. He's like, I want to win the ground fight, but Red Knight has 3 heroes attacking, while Mr. Jens' heroes are not attacking. Chimeras are back. There is a lot of hypogryphs that are actually useless if there is no chimeras, but ladies and gentlemen, it's 78 supply versus 44 supply. And at the end of the day, okay, Keeper got stuff back. GG will be called now. Mr. Jens. The supply was even, but better army composition for the Red Knight, and also he had Imba Hunter and the 3rd hero, and in this game, Kipur disappointed us a little bit. In this game, Keeper, you disappointed us. Yes, like, this is best of 3. This is game number 1 of this best of 3, but I don't want to lose. This guy has hypogryphs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. So almost 20 supply, right? That I'm not going to, they're not going to help my opponent, you know, this 20 supply, because I'm not making any more teams. I'm just making dryads, and I have 1 bear. Yeah, he's trying to surprise his opponent with mass dryads, but I will speed up a little bit for this last fight, because, ladies and gentlemen, it's level 5-5, but it's 49 supply to 78, and that's problematic. And when you have 3 free chimeras with roar, buildings will melt, even if you don't have this corrosive breath stuff. Okay, so Sini is like, hey Jens, I have big supply leads, what are you going to do about it? And Jens is like, you know what, I'm mining from another base and I can remove all of your mana. And Keeper is like, don't worry, I have Entangle level 3. Dispelled immediately, Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is plan of Jens, to have only Dryads. Can only Dryads be enough? Can you surprise your opponent that much? The hypogryphs are useless. But man, this Demon Hunter is also a Dryad Hunter. He can hunt the Dryads, and he can hunt the Keeper, and he got level 6. And when there is level 6 Demon Hunter, GG is called. Guys, I hope that you enjoyed this game. A little bit disappointing at the end, and the next game is already running. So let's cast that. Hello, Mr. Arson. Hello, Mr. Richie Lucky. Hello, Mr. Bendylock. Hello, Mr. Spycrit. Hello, Mr. Verse. Hello, Mr. Dinner Chicker Winner. And ladies and gentlemen, game number 2. I hope that Mr. Jens will win this. And let's see if he still trusts the Keeper. I think it's going to be Podm Archer. Podm Archer Expo. Knowing Mr. Jens, it's going to be Podm Archer Expo. Jens is on the left. Okay. Hello, Mr. Not My Day. I think that a Chimera versus Chimera fight would be very spectacular. Well, 1 Fairy Dragon will defeat all of the Chimeras. Because when I started my Warcraft journey, like 4 years ago, I thought that Chimeras can attack air. And then, like, player was chasing my Chimeras in 4v4 with 2 gyrocopters. And I was like, okay, let's attack those 2 gyrocopters. I will just melt them, and I couldn't. And those gyrocopters, like, following my chimeras for the entire map, and my chimeras just died. So, yes, chimeras can't attack air, sadly. They are very spectacular versus ground. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm kinda in the YouTube mode, so we are going to the YouTube mode, okay? 1, 2, 3, go. Ladies and gentlemen, game number 2, and now we are going to learn, is Jens a real Keeper player? He's down 1-0. I mean, he can play Podm, he can play Demon Hunter, and you know what? He's like, Saul, in Keeper we trust, okay? In Keeper we trust. I have my Keeper. My opponent may play Demon Hunter, but I would just execute the strategy better. Maybe it's a better map for Keeper. I was expecting Podm, but no. He says, I trust in the Keeper. I'm going to win this Night of Mirror with the hero that on paper is terrible versus Demon Hunter. How good is Keeper without mana? But the idea is you spend all of the mana before the mana burn lands on you. I would say that game number 1 was close. Not close enough. Smart, quick counter expansion by Sini. That's what gave him this confidence to go to the super duper late game. And ladies and gentlemen, let's see what is going to happen now. The second archer. This is like what Jens likes to do. So double archer before he uproots Ancient of War. As you can see, his opponent has only 1 archer. What's the difference? The difference is that basically Red Nidal will have more lumber. Because instead of those 2, this 1 archer, his opponent would have the Red Nidal has 2 more wisps in the early game. Of course, Jens will start making more wisps, but yes, Jens is creeping faster. Demon Hunter goes to the middle, so it's going to be level 2 versus level 2, ladies and gentlemen. Level 2 versus level 2. Gnoll Warden is down, and in the previous game, Jens summoned 1 Treant. Okay, that what decided the game, right? In the early game, Kappa. Okay, Entangle the Wisp. Oh, Jens loves it. He loves it. Okay, you want to harass me with Demon Hunter? I'm entangling your wisps, bro. Archer number 4 before tag. Mr. Jens wants to expand, maybe directly on the spot. Look at this. Sini with counter expansion before, like... Okay, so Sini is expanding first, and Jens is going to plant the counter expansion. But let me tell you, I think this entire idea is like, you know... I mean, like the mind games are from Jens. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, no more mana on the keeper. Can we go the Sasquatch? No, the squeezing, no! The squeezing of Imba Hunter, no! And Imba Hunter is chilling, he has cloak. He's like, okay, Jens, stop flirting with this Sasquatch. I will show you how you creep. Saul will be casting on Back to Warcraft later. It was great yesterday. Thank you, guys. No, it was a one-time appearance because Mr. Ribodimo was busy. And let me tell you, it's like, it takes a lot of effort for me to cast like that because I try to be professional and so on. So I'm very thankful for my chance yesterday. And ladies and gentlemen, today will be Mr. Ribodimo and Mr. Neo, of course. And who knows? Soon there will be the finals of the season 22. I'll be casting that with Mr. Carson and Mr. Neo, of course. Maybe Mr. Ribodimo as well. Who knows? Okay. Thank you, guys. I'm glad that you liked it. Ladies and gentlemen, Jens is going to transition into one base then. Like, how good is... Yeah, he's making another Ancient of War. He's making Hunter's Hall. I think Jens is going to, like, all-in this. Okay, Entangle on the Archer. Keeper is trying to run away in order to, like, cast another Entangle before engaging. And can he cast another Entangle? Yes, he did. He did, and Demon Hunter. But look at the Archer. Archer survived on 20 HP, lol. Okay, so there will be no expansion from Jens. Mr. Jens is like, you stopped me with your Demon Hunter aggression. I need to, ladies and gentlemen, do something. There is like, he wants to all-in this expo. Jens wants to be the one who knocks now. And he has Ancient of War in a nice position. He'll creep the Merc camp. Maybe he'll buy some Mercs, and, you know, then he will attack Sini super hard. Because, you know, when you expand, you have a little bit less resources. Your tech is a little bit late. And Jens' tech is all right. And look at this, Sini is like, okay, this guy is not creeping there. Maybe this guy is cooking something aggressive. And that's why we have a shop. Oh, that's super good, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the shop. It means that there will be healing potions. And when you are getting into the like very close situation and you're about to die and so on, healing potions are super good, super good. I love the early shop from Sini. That's the way that he can actually spend the gold that he will get from the gold mine on something useful. It's going to be the Naga Mercs. Why he made Hunter's Hall? He's actually going for Dryads. Okay. Dryad Hunts? Okay. Hello, Mr. Francis. Hello, Mr. Nicole Head. High-level force can be good. Yeah. That's what we saw the last game, but didn't work too well. But yes, force. And you need to retrain. You need to retrain for force. But it's a super late game. Super late game stuff. Welcome, everybody. What is the current patch, OG, the game? What is the current patch? I mean, we are always playing on the live patch, and it's 2.0.3, I think, the patch is called. But I'm not sure. Something like that. Ladies and gentlemen, eyes on the units. Eyes on the units. There's an expansion. There's an Ancient Protector, and Jens is making his own 2 Ancient Protectors. Jens is like, okay, ladies and gentlemen. This guy forced me to play one base. I'm going to show you how dangerous I can be with my one base. There is Nature Blessing. Jens even brought his Ancient of War. Jens is using his entire forest. Remember that he won the fight, but only when the Ancient of Protectors are there. Ancient of War is marching. Now Jens will uproot his 2 Ancient Protector. No! Run, guys! Say sorry to the Mr. Fruborg. Mr. Fruborg, we are sorry. We didn't want to enrage you. Leave us alone. We have another opponent, okay? Enemy of our enemies is our friend, right? Okay, good. But this guy is red HP. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, look at this. There is a Ancient of War in the middle. Mr. Jens is pressuring. He has one archer, but there's a lot of archer for Sini. But can Sini spend his gold well? We'll see about that. Ancient protectors are marching in. Strat is very fragile. Jens is making his own shop. Jens is microwing pretty well. And what the red Night Elf has, not that much, ladies and gentlemen. But the Dryads are very fragile versus piercing damage. And yes, there is a lot of piercing damage in Mr. Sini arsenal. Maybe Jens should root his Ancient of War. I don't know about that. There is some pressure, but there is constant repair by the red Night Elf. Demon Hunter is getting low HP, but there is stuff and there will be healing potions. Moon Juice is still present. Demon Hunter doesn't even need his healing potions just yet. He'll buy some. He's rich. 50 supply versus 50 supply. The game can go either way, but we have 2 Ancient Protectors versus 2 Ancient Protectors. Easier to defend yourself in this scenario, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, the Ancient of War is surviving now. There is one Glaive Thrower. Jens is sieging. Jens is sieging hard. He bought Potion of Mana. There are 4 Wisps forced to repair. Jens is sieging hard, man. Demon Hunter is going in. Stab you. Nah, this Demon Hunter with the healing potion, he's not scared. He is scary. The ballista pressure is here, but man, it's only 1 ballista, and Jens can't invest into more, I guess, because then his opponent will just out-damage him and kill his army. Is the natural blessing. This Sin is going tier 3. Oh, if the guy that is like holding Expo is going tier 3, it means that it's like this is not gonna work. He's like, let's be real here. This push is not gonna work. I'm going tier 3. And he's like, it's going to work. I have 2 ballistas. I have 2 ballistas. It's going to work. It's going to work, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, 50 supply versus 50 supply. But we have 2 ballistas. Ballistas can change this game. Sini, instead of making his own ballistas, he is taking. He's taking to tier 3. Maybe that was a mistake. And look at this. The 1 Ancient Protector has fallen. Maybe Mr. Sini will accept this. There's going to be 1-base situation with his being on tier 3. But man, look at this siege. This siege. Imagine if Sini had a natural blessing instead of this tier 3. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Demon Hunter still. Mana potion is present. Healing potion. It's not scared. Man, the Expo will die. This is... You can't stop it. You can't stop it, and healing potion force. Expo is dead. But in tier 3 we trust. In tier 3 we trust. Sini is like Saul. I have Moonwells. I'm making bears, right? I have Riju. But ladies and gentlemen, look how many wisps he has. He made his own ballista when it's literally like too late. But the bears are coming, man. And yes, probably should go tier 3 himself. Yes, like, because this is a weird position for Jens. He's actually going tier 3 himself, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of mind games here. This game is speeding up. But look at the supply. Sini on 60 supply, man. He spends his gold wisely. I mean, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Like 9 wisps on lumber. Okay, he has a lot of supply in his wisps that he doesn't need. And I like that Jens is like holding this ground here, because like he can't fight Sini outside of like this comfortable Ancient Protector position. Super weird, man. Jens has 600 gold. Jens will get some supply soon, but so far he's behind. And look at those wisps. Look at those wisps detonating. And bears are ready. Master Bear is here. Ladies and gentlemen, Jens needs to evacuate this. I mean, he will die here, I think. Or maybe not. We'll see about that. But the bears are ready. The bears are strong. But Sini is patient as well. Sini wants to get the full value from tier 3. He has orb. He is checking out the situation. Shop may die now. This shop provided us a lot of value. And Sini is thinking about pushing. He has bears. But is there a reason to push here? Probably not. He has all of the lumber. But look at supply of Jens. Jens is on 50 supply. He's slowly but surely getting his bears out. Hero levels are almost the same. Anti-magic potion on the Demon Hunter, and yes, he's going in, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, he's like, no, my ancient protectors, they will provide me some value. Let's still fight here. This is probably good idea, but his bears are joining. His bears are joining us, but they're on Adept. On Adept, there's a good timing, all things considered, for the red Night Elf, because blue Night Elf is not ready. One bear went down. Supply is literally even, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe yes, should go back from this. Okay, the bears are ready. The bears are ready finally, but one of them is in big trouble. Staff versus staff, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, glaive throwers. They are good versus dryads, but it's a little bit of a dead weight, of course. Ladies and gentlemen, what is going to happen now? We have one fresh bear coming. This Riju is going to be granted. It's 48 versus 48 supply, and there's one ballista versus two ballistas, so about the dead weight, man, this game is getting colored. No Wellspring versus no Wellspring. Okay, break my heart, guys. This, like, they can now start creeping. They can now start creeping, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready to start creeping? I mean, when there are two ballistas, killing Moonwells sounds very cool. Sini has all of the lumber, so of course he can repair, but it's expensive. That's expensive. Level 2 on the Naga finally. Yeah, unironic glaive thrower wars, huh? But remember, yes, and now the wisp, because there is 1400 lumber, so yeah, detonation on the wisps. Sini can afford this, like, for days. Okay, 3 bears versus 2 bears. Demon Hunter is under control. He has healing potions. Healing potions are amazing. But the shop is dead. Jens is kiting this. Staff. Okay, no. Staff. Yes. Are you going to fight or are we going to creep? I think we are going back to creeping. Hell, Mr. Twilight Steve. I think we are going back to creeping, guys. Jens is on 45 supply without a bank. And his opponent is 10 supply ahead. That's a problem. That's a problem. It's a problem. But Jens has Wellspring and his opponent doesn't. So I'm always rooting for the Night Elf with Wellspring. Okay. Keeper got level 4. Is it time for Force Aura? No. Mr. Jens says it's not time. Look at the shop of Jens escaping from this one glaive thrower. Run, shop, run. Run, shop, run, ladies and gentlemen. The shop is running to the middle. That's hilarious. Yes, it's transitioned into chimeras already, lol. Yes, it's transitioning into chimps. And he's actually making shop in his base, but maybe this shop will survive. Mr. Jens, you need to trust more to your Ancient of Wonders running abilities. Oh, Demon Hunter got his best item. Helm of Valor that every Demon Hunter wants. Look at this. 1000 HP on level 4 and plus 15 damage. This guy is a monster. But Jens is adding 1 Chimera to his 50 supply composition. And let me tell you, Jens is banking. I like it. In the creeping phase, you can do a lot of banking. Oh, it's Zeppelin drop. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm a big fan of the Zeppelin drops. Jens has no TP. Oh, it can backfire. It can backfire. You know why? Even though there is Nature Blessing, mass bears, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4 bears, roar, Naga will remove her repairing wisps. Jens can actually lose his main building. Okay, but there will be Chimera guarding this. Okay, there is a Chimera, guys. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, can Jens TP on time? Oh, he's close to the shop. He needs to TP. He needs to TP. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how is the HP looking? Ah, there is Nature Blessing. There is Nature Blessing. That's good. Chimera is tanking some damage. Jens stuffed back a bear. Ladies and gentlemen, only half HP. I think Jens will survive this. I think Mr. Sini is miscalculating this. It's not that expensive for Jens. Yeah, it's not successful. TP force back. 1 Dryad went down. Overall, miscalculation. Aish. Nature Blessing helped a lot. And 1 Dryad was misriled. I mean, Jens lost some supply as well, yes. But ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't that bad. And his opponent has all of the information. His opponent is already going for double Ancient of Wind. But It's one base, and Jens is expanding, and it's only one Chimera. Only one Chimera, so... Okay, Jens should know that this red camp is crapped, that's for sure. And that lab is crapped because he got Zeppelin dropped. Is Jens going to, like, buy a sapper or something? Shredder, okay. And stuffed him back. Go to work, Shredder. Jens wants to go to the Hyper late game. Oh yes, Captain America Mr. LOL is +5/+5. It used to be +4/+4, but it was pretty bad. So they buffed it like 4 years ago or something. Mr. Pac-Man, I'm not casting. It was one day event because Mr. Remodimo was busy. I really enjoyed the cast yesterday, working with Mr. Neo. Perfect. Games were delivering. Then Fortitude versus 1-0. When Fortitude was just cancelling the expo, and owning. But today it's going to be Happy versus Fortitude, guys. Don't miss that. Okay, we have Nature Blessing. Creeping with Treants is super nice. Ladies and gentlemen, 20 supply ahead, the Red Knight of is. I'm afraid for Jens. He decided to expand, he decided to buy Shredder, he decided to play super duper long game, efficient game, but his opponent is just making army and his opponent is pushing, his opponent got big invul that Jens should claim. Jens is producing now. He's like, okay, Saul, there is no time to waste now. But I think Sini is reading this game properly and he will push, and it looks like he's going to finish the game, I'm afraid. 67 supply versus 63, but Jens production is... Jens supply is in production, at least the Chimera, and there's already those freaking hypogriffs. And Jens can't pull back because his Expo will die. He needs to fight now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, look at those hypogriffs. Like, oh, Chimera, go buy Chimera. Jens will stab the Chimera, of course, but... Okay, now the hypogriffs are a dead weight. But there's also a lot of bears. Glaive Throwers are trying to reach the Dryads. Keeper got level 5. There is no mana. Demon Hunter is making sure to remove all of the mana. And yes, he's kiting back. Supply is even. There are 2 Chimeras joining us, but there is not enough anti-air to stop the hypogriffs. Yes, he's mining though. Imba Hunter is getting levels. Shredder joins the party. He was hired for a short time. Jens is keeping his 2 Chimeras alive, actually. And more Dryads are coming. Ashen is still alive. And look at these Chimeras are connecting. Start repairing, Mr. Jens. Chimeras are connected. I can't believe it. We have 4 beautiful Treants. Okay, again, Chimeras are in trouble. You need to staff one man. Staff control on Chimeras is grand. Shredder and Dryads, go to work. Go to work. Okay, Naga has big invul as well. Jens is surviving this with an expansion. Jens is holding this. What a hold. What a hold. Or maybe not the Keeper. The Keeper, no. The Keeper, no. Okay, healing potion on the Keeper. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Naga can... Okay, Naga will be stabbed. And red Naga goes down. And the blue Naga survives. Supplies even. Expo is operational. Red Knight is not mining. Jens needs to hold this and it's GG. Jens needs to hold this and it's GG. He still has the Glaive Thrower. Captain America and the dream for Sini. Jens is holding this. Jens, I'm sorry for not believing in you. This is my formal apology. I do apologize. And the demon is dead. The mana potion on the Keeper. He will be the guy who knocks. Entangle him. Oh, it's Entangle level 2, man. And another Entangle is coming. There is a 1 Dryad. This 1 Brave Dryad. But Demon is dead. This is GG. Mamma mia. Game number 3 is ahead of us. What a game. Ladies and gentlemen, I will post this probably as a full series on YouTube. But if you like what you see, hit the like button. Thank you. Okay, guys. I can't believe it worked. Okay, there I have a regame. I need to check on my grandfather really quickly. So, guys, very short break with Winamp technology. And I'm coming back for this grande finale of this quarterfinal. Be right back. Okay. We are back. Everything is fine in real life. Ladies and gentlemen, we are joining the game. Last Refuge. Is it a good keeper map? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Okay. Sip of water for the caster. Reversing the player order. Okay, we are cooking, guys. We are cooking. Oh yes. Oh yes, baby. What a game. What a game. Hello to the YouTube chat. Hello, Mr. Elder. That's a legendary Night Elf mirror indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the casting mode. Let's go. So I'm in the casting mode, so if somebody wants to say hello, I'm sorry. I will answer after this amazing game. 1, 2, 3, go. Ladies and gentlemen, this game number 3. There is no more games in this best of 3. Because we will know who is the winner and who is the loser. And ladies and gentlemen, where is the altar of Mr. Jens? Where is the altar of Mr. Jens? Why there is Ancient of War, Moonwell, and there is no altar? Because it's going to be Tavern Hero. It means that altar can be very late. It means that Jens will start his archer production very soon. And ladies and gentlemen, what Tavern Hero are you expecting? I think it's going to be Firelord. Firelord is the hero that is very popular. It used to be very popular on Warcraft 3 Champions ladder. And let me tell you one thing. Why Firelord is popular? I mean, the one thing only. It's called Soul Burn. Demon Hunter is going to mana burn you. You soul burn him. He can cast spells. He's silenced for a long time, actually. And he also has lowered damage, you know. And because of that, ladies and gentlemen, creeping with Firelord seems good as well. Another thing is that when you creep monsters with mana, you can soul burn them and they are not going to use their spells. And on this map, there is plenty of these high priest, troll high priests, forest troll high priest. They can cast inner fire, they can heal. So, ladies and gentlemen, my idea is it's going to be Firelord, and is this is Firelord, ladies and gentlemen. My only question: Soulburn or Lava Spawns? Lava Spawns versus Night Elf. Okay, Mr. Jens, you are surprising me every day. What is Mr. Sini going to do about that? Since like Soul, this guy is playing Lava Spawns. I'm going to dispel them, but remember, it's not that easy to dispel Lava Spawns. They have 425 HP. Firelord is pretty good at reaching. But Sini wants to like stop this creeping. He's like, you shall no pass, you shall no creep. Ancient of War is already rooted. We have more archers. And remember, the worst part about the Lava Spawns, they expire. And because they expire, ladies and gentlemen, you need to make sure that if you want to split them, you do it quickly. Okay, is it level 2? Not yet. This Wisp has an important job. But ladies and gentlemen, this Firelord has no more mana, so he feels like okay on chasing the Wisp. And look at this, the first Lava Spawn split was successful. And how good is the Wisp split? Not that great. There are still 2 Lava Spawns ready. And Jens is saving his archers. Can he save his archers? Yes, he did. That was a good start, all things considered. Yes, he lost HP on the archers, but archers, you can heal them super easily. And look at those Lava Spawns. Those Lava Spawns are doing very well. And look what Mr. Sini has to do. He needs to pull back. He needs to pull back and heal. And in the meantime, Jens is splitting. Jens is Jensing. He's going to tank with those Lava Spawns, I hope. And he's creeping just fine, ladies and gentlemen. And Sini is like, okay, my harassment was actually bad. And Jens is expanding, I think. Double claws plus 3 intelligence. Okay, plus 3 intelligence is not that great, but you need a little bit to have this incinerate. To be honest, I don't know the breakpoints, how much intelligence you need to have permanent incinerate. You know, this passive thing. And look at this, Jens is expanding. Jens is going to creep his huge grande merc camp. He'll buy some mercs. The plan Plan of Jens is grande. Grande plan. Look at this, he has so many archers. And I think Sobi Mask or +6 agilities is what he would like to see from this camp, but we'll see about that. You can get amazing items here, that's for sure. He didn't wait for level 3, by the way. Maybe he will play in Sini. Oh, Sobi Mask, mamma mia. Firelord with the Sobi Mask. There will be a lot of spells later. I'm not saying it like... Now the spells of Firelord a little bit like worse, but... Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is one job. One job of this crew is to cancel the expo. And Jens is not in position. Jens is not in position. Expo got cancelled immediately. Okay, not a big deal, but Jens has levels and Nidelf doesn't. I mean, Jens has more levels. Oh, there is Naga, and Jens can push. Is Jens going to push this? I don't know what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what's going to happen. Incinerate level 2. They both have big armies. This is a Creepjack, ladies and gentlemen. It's a big Creepjack here, and oh, Forest Troll Berserker, yes, he's squeezing! The troll is being squeezed, man, and there is no level 3 on Demon Hunter. This is so crucial that he doesn't have level 3 just yet. Okay, Jens wants the item, Jens wants to go for the Demon Hunter, mana stealing and experience on Jens! Jens is swimming in mana, Demon Hunter is still on level 2! I mean, Jens lost a lot of HP now. Yes, that's true. Jens is making his Dryads. That is true. Because of this, he's not taking just yet. But Jens is Jensing. Okay, this is risky, Mr. Jens. Another wand of mana stealing terrible items, man. He doesn't like them. You need healing. You need invuls. You don't want more mana. And another archer was in trouble. One archer died, by the way, during the creep, so... Start to hear that. Where is Mr. Jens? Ancient of War is almost in position. And yes, tier 3 is going for Jens. Okay, the game is stabilizing. Jens got some nice items, but Sini is creeping as well. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Shredder for Jens. Shredder. Jens likes his shredders, that's for sure, but why? Shredder will help with creeping. And this Sobi Mask. Sobi Mask. I wonder, are we going to see Soulburn or not on level 4, Firelord? I would go for Soulburn. Like, when your opponent has Dryads, Lava Spawn's not that great. Yes, it's Soulburn level 1, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yes, baby. Aye, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Sini, he knows very well how to manipulate the creeps. And Jens will be a little bit too late with that. What is going to be the item here from the red camp? Probably something good. Clog of Flames? I mean, all things considered, he will sell it. Not that best. Elf shouldn't be able to buy Shredder with the wood buff. I mean, the wood buff was nerfed a little bit, but I think Night Elf shouldn't be able to buy Shredder because of ecology reasons, Kappa. Okay, we are selling the items that we don't want. This Wand of Mana stealing, maybe. We are just creeping. Hello, Mr. Baby Owl. Nice to see you, sir. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Both players are marching into tier 3 territory. Jens is behind in supply, but Jens is Jensing. He doesn't need that many wisps because he has his Shredder. And is Firelord good in the late game? We'll see about that. We know that Demon Hunter is pretty good in the late game. There is no TP on the Red Idol. The turtle is swimming a little bit. Yes, in Warcraft 3 there are some units, they can actually swim. Yes, he's creeping a lot, but the same goes for his opponent. The item, Ring of Regen, good until you have bears, and bears are coming, so he may actually sell it. Ladies and gentlemen, Jens is on tier 3 as well. His opponent has Bear Master almost ready. And the good news for the Jens fans, he will be able to creep the red camp, his red camp, without any trouble. So that's good. Hello, Mr. Mamako, nice to see you. Medallion of Courage, +5 intelligence, +5 strength, goes to the Naga for sure. Naga is fragile. Naga needs some HP. And we are creeping a lot. Book of the Dead, again, in Night Elf Mirror, not that great. One wisp can destroy you. And ladies and gentlemen, they are creeping so fast, we may reach StarCraft 2 mode like in minute 10, which is crazy. Nice upgrades for Jens' army. And are we going to see players colliding? Yeah, about that. By the way, you can add Keeper if you want in Mr. Jens' shoes. Why? Because Keeper and Tangle plus this Incinerate plus Cold Arrow, you can actually hero focus pretty well. There is a Creep Jack attempt. There is still TP on Mr. Jens, so if he wants to, he can just reposition well with a TP. And he wants to hold the Murloc Hut. He's holding the Murloc Hut. Ladies and gentlemen, is there Soul Burn? There is no Soul Burn yet. Mr. Jens is just teleporting out. He's like, Saul, holding the Murloc Huts is just a meme. You don't care about Murloc Huts. Nobody cares about them. And the Red Knight is like, he outmaneuvered me. We have Ancient of War meeting another Ancient of War, but Mr. Jens' Ancient of War has... has no chance here. And yes, 2 archers are dead. Why? Because Sini wants to squeeze 1 more bear in his 50 supply unit composition. Mr. Jens is in his base. And he's already adding 1 Chimera. Do you remember what happened on Springtime? This Chimera transition was grande. And Chimera is on the way. Firelord is here. Roar used. Nice defensive position by Jens. Sini is looking for potential, position, but it's 1 base, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing left to creep, basically, and I'm surprised that Clog of Flames is still there. This Demon Hunter is not going to attack that much. And yes, there's Ancient of Wind already. Jens is making like ultimate late-game army. Another Moonwell, he has Wellspring, his opponent doesn't. Man. There are some players that they just don't skill Wellspring. And ladies and gentlemen, Chimeras in the air. And Jens wants to fight now. Put your Chimeras in the air. Put your Chimeras in the air. There is, of course, stuff ready. But another bear is in trouble. Dryad Slow is ruthless. And ladies and gentlemen, Chimera damage is also huge. 1 bear evaporated. There is only Crater left. Okay, this Ancient of War is also in the bad position here. Went down. 50 supply versus 50 supply. But ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sini, his lumber is quite limited. TP acquired by Jens. He wants to play it safe. There is no TP on his opponent. His opponent, Mr. Sini, is rocking 6 permanent items. Oh, no, not permanent, but he has 12 items. He's suffering from success. He doesn't even have a spot to put his TP on. And Jens is finding some leftover creeps, and it's actually a lot of experience here. Double level up, and ladies and gentlemen, is it Incinerate level 3? I think it will be Incinerate level 3. It means, ladies and gentlemen, that Firelord deals a lot of damage, and man, this Naga has I+1 strength. Back to Warcraft chat is happy now. Back to Warcraft chat is happy. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so Jens got some experience. Sini wants to push him, and yes, the turtles are down, so we need to TP. TP, Mr. Jens. Don't lose your beautiful Moonwells. And Sini's like, okay, I forced the TP. But Jens got some experience. That's good. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final. Okay, Jens killed his 1 archer. Maybe to make some hypogryphs. Both players are producing them. 1-1 upgrades. Jens is queuing so many upgrades. His opponent has limited lumber. There's 1 archer that's scouting. Nothing left to creep. It's like chess. They're trying to move their position a little bit. You can scout with the hypogryphs. Poor hypogryph got attacked. Once. Look at this potion damage. This Shredder. Shredder is working well. There is no expansion here. Welcome everybody, guys. This is just a quarter-final of Dolphin Cocoon into Butterfly Cup. But man, I'm following Mr. Jens very closely. Mr. Jens is providing the best games. Look at this beautiful scout. Like, okay, this guy is not playing Chimeras. This guy has only 1 Ancient of Wind. It means that Jens doesn't need to, like, make too many of the hypogryphs. Jens wants to dominate in the air, and there are 2 camps left on the bottom, but I don't know if Jens wants to creep them. I'm still Jensing. Jens doesn't see this hidden archer. Hypogryphs provide a lot of vision, but they don't have the, you know, they don't reveal invisible units. Okay. Upgrades on Jens are crazy. His opponent has 1-2 upgrades. Jens has 2-1 upgrades, and second armor upgrade is already in the queue. Sini is playing as McLaren F1 GTR, and Jens is playing as Jens. And Jens is Jensing, ladies and gentlemen. Jens is Jensing, yes. Dolphin Cocoon into Butterfly Cup. Let's go! Oh, yes, baby. Let's go. Man, they're basically accumulating moon juice, which is pretty funny. Jens is still on 50 supply. His opponent is on 50 supply as well. As you can see, you need to be patient. Stakes are very high. Stakes are very high. Jens can afford every freaking upgrade in this game. Yes, his lumber is like huge, enormous. It's a lot of lumber. He's making more moonwells. Just for Riju. Just for Riju. And Sini is like, man, I want to farm some points in this tournament. I'm preparing my army, my base as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, look at this. Jens knew. Jens knew about those some camps on the bottom, and he's feeding his Naga experience. Jens is squeezing every drop of efficiency. Do you see that? Jens is like, okay, Naga, but come back quickly. There is a big red night elf around our base. And Naga is like, no, I want to get one more green camp, Mr. Jens, Mr. Firelord. It's like, okay, you can do it. But squeeze this efficiency quickly. I'm going to pretend that I'm home. You get the efficiency. Yes, use all of the crystal balls to get Ring of Superiority in his possession. And yes, 2 green camps went to the Naga. Yes, has 4.5 Naga versus 3 Naga of Sini. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that Mr. Sini is a little bit too scared of Mighty Jens. They're producing so many Moonwells. And not having Wellspring here is, of course, criminal. I mean, if the Moonwells are full, then you just press the button and you have the bonus. I don't know. This is very exciting for me, Mr. Sharky, and everybody else, because, guys, Jens needs to advance. He needs to advance. He needs to get those points in this tournament in order to join the Dolphin Super League. Of course, it's going to be very, very, very hard, but, ladies and gentlemen, Jens is still Jensing. Jens is still Jensing. That's for sure. Jens is ahead by a lot. He has better unit composition, better levels, better items, more Moonwells. Okay, they have the same amount of Moonwells, but he has Wellspring. And ladies and gentlemen, the question is, who and when is going to attack? Because let me tell you one thing. Nobody will attack into opponent base because there is so much moon juice there. And ladies and gentlemen, the gold mines are getting empty. Jens has Wellspring and his opponent doesn't. I don't know why you skip the Wellspring. Wellspring is pretty important, sir. You need Wellspring because Wellspring is important. What's now, ladies and gentlemen? There is one Hypogryph scouting, but Dryads are trying to be sneaky. We are in the StarCraft 2 mode. What's now? 3 free upgrades, almost ready for Jens. His opponent has 3 free upgrades in the queue as well. Shredder is shreddering. Look at this small pocket here. Oh, there is an attempt. The first fight? No. They are just waiting, ladies and gentlemen. They are just waiting. Wisp versus Wisp Scout. It's a lot of Wisps everywhere. Demon Hunter has Clog of Flames. There is Vampiric Aura for Mr. Jens. He has no double staff technology. He has Heal Scrolls. 3 Heal Scrolls versus 2 Heal Scrolls. And yes, Jens is ready. He has 2,500 gold. What is this game? Why? Ladies and gentlemen, when the game is very even, nobody wants to move first because you have base defender advantage. And I wonder, are we going to see Mr. Jens moving his Tree of Eternity? Oh, Mr. Jens will lose his Hypogryph. No! The Hypogryph is dead. No! Fly 5. Mr. Jens is like on the rescue mission. Can he keep the Hypogryph alive? Fly, Hypogryph, fly. There is another Hypogryph. No, fly, Hypogryph, fly. Okay, Mr. Jens is here. Stuff him. Oh, Hypogryph survives. Mamma mia. Hypogryph survives. But he will drink a little bit from the Moonwell. His opponent still doesn't have Wellspring. That's surprising. And look at this. They are producing. They are producing. Jens is producing as well. Not really. Okay, you need to start producing, Jens. You need to start producing! This guy is producing! Mr. Jens is like, Saul, I still have 100 gold to mine. Saul, I have a lot of buildings. He's playing Druid of the Talon. He's playing Druid of the Talon. Okay, Mr. Jens will start his journey. Mr. Jens, you have 3,000 gold. For the love of God, can you start spending it? Start producing! Start producing! You have 3,000 gold! It's like, Saul, don't worry, I have a lot of Moonwells with Wellspring. Start producing! Okay, he's producing. He's producing a little bit. He's producing. His opponent is in the middle. His opponent is 81 supply. His opponent is spamming, man. Yes, you have 2,100 gold to spend. Start producing! Make some dryads, I don't know. Start producing, yes, you are moving your tree. You need to protect your tree. Start producing.
Forces are under attack.
Because Sini, ladies and gentlemen, is almost empty. Okay, he's roaring. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, yes, you need to spend your gold, yes. Start dancing. Start producing. Okay, look at this Naga. Naga is making a trap. Oh, the trap was successful. First blood after a long time for Mr. Jens, okay. Yeah, Talon's Cyclone is pretty good. Jens have 1,600 gold left. Okay, are you going? Okay, Sini is going. Sini is going, man. Jens has 78 supply, but his supply is in production. A lot of it is in production. And, oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared, ladies and gentlemen. Can somebody hold my hand? Hold my hand, guys. I'm scared. I'm scared. Okay, I'm very scared. Jens is pulling back. He's like, Saul, I need more units. You were right, Saul. Easy to predict. You are a caster. Hold my hand, guys. Hold my hand. The shredder will evaporate. You can't use stuff here. Oh, he's going for the base. No. No. Mr. Jens wants to start Jensing, but can he do it? Ladies and gentlemen, the tree is dead. Okay, Jens is going in. He's like, you shall not pass, ladies and gentlemen. Move, move. Ladies and gentlemen, who is going to fight better? The tree survives for now, but look how many air units we have. Look at those Hypogryphs. They are doing pretty well versus Talos. Who is winning the grand fight? I don't know. The Chimeras are not chimering too well, ladies and gentlemen. The Druid of the Talon are surviving. Heal scroll use. Oh yeah, I don't know this happening. There's a big fight, but Sini has more supply, but Sini is slowly losing his supply. Jens got Naga level 5. There is Keeper. Maybe Hero Focus. I don't know. Imba Hunter. Can we kill him? Not really. There is so many of those freaking... The Talons! I blame the Talons! Mr. Jens needs to rule the ground army. It's 36 versus 47. Can we kill the Naga? Naga has a TP. But you know what is the issue? Those Talons and Jens has no gold. They both have plenty of moon juice. They'll be full HP. But the issue is for Sini that he has so many Hypogryphs that are useless. Literally useless. Jens can now rule the ground army. And he has Talons. And his opponent has no Dryads. I think Jens won. I think Jens won, ladies and gentlemen. Jens won this. What is the ground army for Sini? Nothing. What is the ground army for Jens? Everything. There's no Dispool. One hero will go to the air. And yes, they're all about to start mining now. Remember when Jens had 3,000 gold? That was a long time ago. Jens needs to start repairing. This one wisp has a hard job to do. Jens is producing some bears. Supply is getting even. Mr. Sini is terrified of this Chilean Nidelf Mirror Master. But yes, expansion for Sini is almost ready. I mean, expansion, the main base. Okay, it will take a long time for this wisp to repair it. Let's repair it and let's pay some price. Sini will go teams now. He should if he could, but he has no gold. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. I think Mr. Jens, when he's... I think he'll push now. I think he'll push now before his opponent can make too much dispull. Look at this. Ancient of Wind are going to like work as protection here. And there is Mundus, but there is not that much Mundus, actually. Okay, Jens wants to finish the game, and I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I would be Jensing now. Now. Roar used. Okay, just redo. Just redo. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. More units for Jens. He's on 50 supply. His opponent is on 52 supply. But again, I would kill one of your hypogryphs. Okay, he cancelled. Jens wants to go to the expansion of Sini. And ladies and gentlemen, it's all good. It's all good. All good. We are streaming, ladies and gentlemen. It's all fine. It's all fine, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Look at this beautiful game. Demon Hunter is in trouble. And Talons can use Cyclone. They have master ability. Demon Hunter is in the air, but we can put him in the air again. Can we put him in the air? Oh, yes, baby. Put Imba Hunter in the air. Another. And Demon Hunter goes into the air permanently now. And Naga is the prime target. Yes, is Jensing. Oh, baby. GG. Ladies and gentlemen, Jens prevails. Let's go, Jens. I thought that there is no way that he will win this game after he lost this big fight, but his opponent obsessed over mass hypogryphs, and those hypogryphs were dead weight. Yes, I'm still Jensing. And I forgot to clear my drive, and recording didn't save. I need to clean a little bit of space on my drive. I'll fix this in the moment. It's going to be fine. Welcome everybody in the Twitch chat. And Mr. Jens advanced to bring us even cooler games. I'm still Jensing. Okay. We are clearing some space. Ladies and gentlemen. I'm still Jensing. New folder. Jensing. The folder name is Jensing. Okay. Oh, thank you, Mr. Bendilog, for the Jens celebration. It's Jens season. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that's beautiful. Thank you for the celebration, guys. Thank you for the beats. We are Jensing, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, Mr. Sini. You are a great player as well, but there is only one player that is able to do the Jensing. And his name is Jens, ladies and gentlemen. I'm recording my streams, Mr. Woblight. I need to buy and he's playing versus Dice. So, ladies and gentlemen, from one Night Elf Mirror to another Night Elf Mirror, if there is a meta Night Elf Mirror, people are like, oh guys, I know it's going to be boring, but make sure to check out. We need to see who is playing better Demon Hunter Keeper combo. But ladies and gentlemen, in the Dolphin Cocoon into Butterfly world, there is Jens. And Jens can be Jensing. And Jens is making every Night Elf Mirror, almost every Night Elf Mirror, super, hyper, giga exciting. So ladies and gentlemen, that's beautiful. Rank 6 versus rank 7. Okay, let me check the points. Mr. Neo, do you remember? Huge jump. It's for seeding, right? It's for seeding. Okay, Jens versus Dice. Jens versus Dice, ladies and gentlemen. Jens needs more points. Storyline. That's true. That's true. And ladies and gentlemen, can this one Polish multiple player bring more points in order to be actually... You know, Mr. Neo, that if I would get one more point, I would be most likely seeded in this Super League qualifier versus Starbucks or something. Is this Polish player, multiple race Polish player, SaulApeMan, is he going to be ready to go, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know how it will work. Storyline. Mr. Neo says, Saul on professional Warcraft 3 level, even seeding is important. Yes, I'm going to the Super League. Ladies and gentlemen, let's be honest. Can I do much worse than fly? Can I do much worse than fly? The answer is no. And when I play versus those Night Elves, I will just tower rush them. Okay, I can do much worse than fly, that's true. He won 3-0 versus Lin. I can't do it. Maybe with Pala Rifle, maybe. Well, ladies and gentlemen, yes. Super nice shirt. I got this shirt with the... It's Streamlabs. Streamlabs, we Gucci. After I fix the multi-streaming, we are Gucci Streamlabs. We are going to have a nice future ahead of us. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, those are those points. Beautiful points. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. My name is SaulApe and I'm an ape. Welcome, everybody. Okay. Twitch VIP shirt. I don't have a Twitch. You know that at TwitchCon there is purple room. So, like, if you are a partner, Twitch partner, you go to the partner room. But if you are a partner VIP, you go to the purple room. And, ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid that I will not go to purple room ever. Probably they have free Coca-Cola there or something. And, ladies and gentlemen, doesn't matter. What matters is, I'm checking the Discord. Okay. Mr. Jens is Jensing. Okay. Can I join the lobby? Okay, let me join the lobby. I'm a big caster now. I'm joining the lobby. I will join the lobby. Mr. Neo is watching. I'm a big caster. I was casting on Back to Warcraft yesterday. I'm a big caster now. I can be in the lobby. They're just ignoring me because they are talking about the pink situation. Dice versus Jens is happening, ladies and gentlemen. Do we ward for another semi? Mr. Jens is asking. Hopefully not, because Blade is playing there. I would prefer to cast this, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Jens, they already finished. That's perfect. We are not waiting, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. I'm a big caster. I'm in the lobby. I'm in the live lobby. I'm the bigger caster in this lobby because this Mr. Xiao Tian. Mr. Xiao Tian can be taller by me, but... Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. And we are going to lag the game immediately. I know this. That's my future. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. This is the semi-final, not the quarter-final. Mr. Neo says storyline. Who will have the better seeding? Who is going to be seeded versus SaulApeMan Kappa in this tournament? We'll see about that. Let me reverse the players. Oh, booster is broken. That's perfect. Booster just broke. Okay, there was too many emotions. Dice on the top left. Booster is back, baby. Booster is being reset. And ladies and gentlemen, Dice is playing on the top left as a red Nidulf. And his opponent is playing on the bottom right as a blue Nidulf. And his name is Jens. And I'm still Jensing, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Dice, I hope you are ready for the monster in the Nidulf mirror. The nicest guy in real life. But the guy that will squeeze you hard in the Nidulf mirror. He can do the squeezing with following heroes. A. Keeper of the Groove. B. Totem. C. Firelord. D. Demon Hunter. D like Demon Hunter. and D because it's low in the hierarchy. But Mr. Jens is like, you know what, Saul? Dice is not They play reverse heroes? This is Dice. I have the player names. This is Dice. This is not Jens. Mamma mia. They play reverse heroes? It's keeper for Dice. Mr. Dice like, yes, I'm going to show you how it's done. And Jens is like, yeah, show me, but I know exactly how to counter the keeper. And Mr. Dice like, okay, but can you counter the keeper really? You love him. Keeper for you is like Makrura for SaulApeMan. When SaulApeMan creeps Makrura, he always cries inside. Can you really do it to keeper? Can you mana burn the keeper, Jens? And Jens like, I have the fans around the world. I need to provide. I love the keeper very much. Mr. Jens is creeping. Mr. Dice is creeping as well. He's bugging out the creep camp. The same for Jens. Jens is Jensing. Very nice. What are the items? Cloth versus cloth. So far the best items for both players, and ring +3 for keeper, not great. For Mr. Jens. Gloves of haste, decent. I mean, for Demon Hunter, every permanent level 2 item is good. And this is going to be Expo versus Expo. Probably. Let me tell you one thing. Keeper is not that great at cancelling expansion because you can dispel his Treant. And his damage is not that big. Jens took a lot of damage, by the way. And look at this healthy keeper, man. Look at this healthy keeper. Mr. Jens needs to heal. And keeper is like, soul healing is for, with all due respect, noobs. I need to creep faster. I need to get +3 intelligence. No. +3 agility is here. Hello, Mr. Bralovic. Shout out to the 4v4 community. And I need to record a 4v4 video because yesterday, 1 week ago, I had a viewer that donated $10 and he ordered the 4v4 YouTube video. I need to record this. I forgot. Barlovic. Perfect. Hello, Mr. Barlovic. Thank you for the sub yesterday. Thank you. Can we see the ping? No. I'm afraid to type to observers, but I think it doesn't work. I need to test it. What happens if I type this? I'm afraid to type this, okay? They will remove me from the lobby. I'm not that big in the casting scene yet to start typing BioYayo to other observers. Ladies and gentlemen, level 3 for the keeper. Treants level 2. Mr. Jens has archers hidden. Mr. Jens knows that his opponent is going to attack him, and Jens has Staff of Teleportation. Jens has one wisp prepared for all of those Treants. Jens is trying to damage the Expo. Is it a good idea? I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. What I do know is this detonation was a little bit too late. Only 2 wisps got connected. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the space on the hard drive. That's beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, Jens is Jensing! Jens is Jensing! I can't believe it. Jens is Jensing. Okay, detonation this time. Okay, on 2 Treants. Jens is Jensing. Expo cancelled. Jens, come back to us. Come back, Demon Hunter. We summon you. Demon Hunter got level 3 and he says -9 mana. -9 mana. When I was casting yesterday with Mr. Neo, it was -69 into -69. What were the changes? Players were trying to send us a message about how exotic, how interesting Nidal versus Orc was. That's what happened. And ladies and gentlemen, Jens was Jensing with the Staff of Teleportation. That's crazy. His expansion survived, of course. Some repair was forced, but overall, Mr. Jens is more than satisfied about this. He'll get rich soon. He's looking for the items. Or for creeping. He has +3 agility available. Buy it. You deserve this. Of course, I'm rooting for Mr. Dice as well. He's amazing, but Jens is Jensing, we know that. Jens is Jensing, we know that. There is no remote wisp, so Mr. Jens is not Jensing as much as I would like to see. We have Shredder, that it's not going to work? Is he pushing with the Shredder? Makrura, Wand of Illusion. Wand of Illusion to block. He's pushing with the Shredder. He's taking Wisps to repair the Shredder. Oh, thank you, Mr. XCC Accelert Z. Every viewer should spell the nickname for me like Mr. Barlovich. Hey, Saul, my name is this, and can you try to read this? Saul, stream became a Kilden Garden stream. Learning to read with SaulApeMan. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Soleil. I'm kidding. GTFRVZ. Thank you. Can you like make it like in how do you say in English, like when you connect few letters each other is syllab science? Okay, let's not go there. Learning English is too hard. Ladies and gentlemen, the push is here. The push is here. Where are your wisps, Mr. Jens? Mr. Jens is like, Saul, I'm preparing the wisp. They are here. Oh, double detonation. That is, the keeper is basically a bigger archer. Bigger archer that looks weird. Yeah, Mr. Jens is Jensing. Mr. Jens is about to start mana draining the Naga. But look at this, the Shredder. Shredder is strong, but there is no stuff. Shredder will go down, and you know what? With Shredder dead, Jens can just TP back. Level 2 is here. Mana shield, mana shield. Ah, he just stopped. He just stopped. Beautiful. Look at Jens. Look at Jens. He has the healing potion already. Healing potion is your friend. Will you be casting against tonight? I'm not going to cast with Back to Warcraft. It was one time appearance. I'm very thankful for the opportunity to entire Back to Warcraft crew, especially Mr. Neo, of course. And now will be Mr. Remo Demo. And what I can tell you that Warcraft Champions finals are around the corner, and I will be casting that. I will be casting that, hopefully. Ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, Entangle! Demon Hunter is in trouble! But he passed the stuff! He passed the stuff, ladies and gentlemen! He passed the stuff and Demon Hunter survived! Supply is even! But one player has the expo. Okay, another player is trying to get the expo as well. Ladies and gentlemen, Jens is making units that are actually good. They are actually nice in the late game. And Mr. Dice is a little bit stuck with his tier 2 units. He wants to plant the expo first. Okay, Ancient Protector is going to be cancelled. No, he will actually keep him alive. Buy some time. SaulApeMan too expensive to get to the cast. It's not about that. It's not about that, ladies and gentlemen. And let me tell you, it's a little bit stressful sometimes. The tournament was too big. If like Neo would ask me to cast like beginner states of B Cup, I was like, okay, Mr. Neo, that's so easy. It's Mr. BBC. If we don't know what to say, we are just going to watch Mr. BBC eat beef jerky, and everybody would love it. But it was like the tournament, man. I was a little bit stressed. A little bit. Mamma mia, grande madonna. +6 strength on the Imba Hunter. That's good. Mr. Accelerates. We are running high on passion. Okay, let me pull it like that. If you are a Warcraft 3 caster and you expect paying gigs in Warcraft 3, the best paying gig I got when a viewer offered 5 gifted subs to cast his 40-minute long game on YouTube. That was my last paying gig. So guys, gift 5 subs and I will cast your game, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, we have... Ooh, look how many Trians they are! Mr. Jens is not Jensing! Look how many Trians they are here! Okay, let's enjoy this game. I got a little bit sidetracked. But thank you for tagging me, Mr. Accelerate. It helps me to read your messages. The chat is not moving, Kappa. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, what's now? What's now? There's a lot of Trians, and they give experience. Is Jens going tier 3? Yes, it is. Jens is going tier 3. Let me know. Let me tell you one thing. Jens is thinking about adding Shredder. No, he has too many wisps for that. Is his opponent is playing legit tier 2 mass archers? That is going to backfire. How good is Mass Archer versus Bears? It's terrible. It's amazing versus Dryads, but think about the Bears. Okay, this is a Creepjack, but look how many Treants they are. Mr. Jens is just dispelling them, but Archers, they hurt so much. The poor Dryads. Okay, Naga got stabbed back. Keeper has mana potion, as Mr. Jens always is keeping the mana potion on his keeper. That's important. You can entangle out of nowhere. Look at the amount of Dryads. Look at them. There's so many Dryads. Dryads will backfire. Dryads will backfire, ladies and gentlemen. Aura versus Bears. Yes, of course, retraining in the late game is more than possible. First Bears are in training, ladies and gentlemen. First Bears are in training. Yes, cool as cucumber. They both play at around 50 supply. Are you looking at my Dryads? I hope that there will be no assassin that is interested in these Dryads. Monka S. Ladies and gentlemen, this game is intensifying. Dice wanted to pull reverse Jens on Jens. But Jens is doing more than fine. And Jens is going to get his tier 3 efficiency. Orb of Venom is present in Jens' inventory, while Mr. Dice can only dream about Orb of Venom. Naga got level 3, and let me tell you, this 4 glide thing is good versus Archers. It's going to be mass tier 2 Archers with Ancient of War push with Nurture Blessing, lol. This is actually beautiful. This is actually beautiful. Look at this, he's pushing with Ancient of War. Okay, there was a lag. Oh, please, it wasn't me. Please don't lag, Saul, please. I beg you, don't lag. Don't lag. Jens has Wellspring, man. You know that I'm a big fan of Wellspring. Mana burn before Entangle, a little bit sloppy by Mr. Dice. And I don't know, 2-2 Archers, 1-0 Archers, but there is a lot of them. And who needs Bears when you have army of Ancient of War? It's an army of Ancient of War to have something in front of those beautiful Archers. But more Bears are there. And there is Riju. There is Riju. Mr. Accelerate, can you drop it? Trying to focus on Warcraft 3. Not about money, it's about the passion. Not about the passion here. Not about this push. Thank you for adding Kappa at the end, but I just don't want to talk about it, okay? Just the passion. Hello, Mr. Grime. I want to talk with Mr. Grime about the weight, though. Soon, Mr. Grime. Soon. Coming back soon. Ladies and gentlemen, the big fight is here. Mana burn on the Keeper. Look at the amount of the Ancient of War, and the Shredder is even joining. The Bears, they need to stay alive, but look, they deal so much damage, ladies and gentlemen. There is Roar, of course, on top of them. The Dryad, ladies and gentlemen, the bigger Dryads, the Naga is ready to start connecting, but look at those Archers that are close together. Sadly, you can't hear Ancient of War with the heal scroll. Shredder is going to die soon. Demon Hunter is in front. Demon Hunter is not scared. He's like, there will be 0 mana on those Night Elf heroes. I'm going to make sure about that. And ladies and gentlemen, what is going to happen now? We have level 5 Demon Hunter. There is no Dispel. Okay, there are Wisp, but the rejuvenation will go through. This Demon Hunter is getting ready to solo this entire army. And ladies and gentlemen, the first point goes to Mr. Jens. There was an attempt to pull reverse Jens on Jens. But it didn't work, ladies and gentlemen. It didn't work. Oh my god. You're trying to make me laugh? Try harder, Mr. XCC. Make a Warcraft joke. I was trying to make a few Warcraft jokes, but it never works. I will get, ladies and gentlemen, 1-0. 1-0 is here. Reverse Jens on Jens. And what now? Are they going to meet in the middle? Are they going to play Potom versus Potom? We'll see about that. Let's go. Let's go. What did I just join into starting on to watch now? Hello, Mr. Topalot. We are casting Dolphin Cocoon into Butterfly Cup. And let me tell you one thing. There is one player that I'm very excited about. That is like not from Korea, from China. Oh, of course, we have Happy. We have Starbuck. But who is also very good? You may say Foji. Yes, Foji is not very active. What I want to do, I want to see Mr. Jens in action, because Jens is Jensing, he's a genius, he's super nice guy. Dice the same! I love Dice as well, but, you know, the Jens has this Lemes effect on me, okay? You know that when I was working at Pala Rifle University as a researcher, as a president of Pala Rifle University, I had a crush on Professor Lemes, okay? He was always showing the coolest strategies, the coolest micro, the best kiting in the universe. But Blizzard showed up at our university with this letter that we need to, like, leave the university now because the undeads and night elves are taking over. Okay, Professor Lemes evacuated to Hearthstone and Heroes of the Storm, and I evacuated to be a random player and a random caster. What is the random caster? Sometimes it's a good casting, sometimes it's a bad casting, okay? That's what is happening, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yes. And is it going to be pod versus pod? Are they going to meet in the middle? I can feel it. Pod versus pod. Just show me. Demon Hunter, I was wrong. And Demon Hunter. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jens is Jensing with standard. Is it going to be the most standard Night Elf mirror? Is it going to be the most standard Night Elf mirror? We'll see about that. Ladies and gentlemen, it's just a quarter-final, a semi-final. The guy that wins this series goes to the final. I don't know who is in the final. We'll check this. Either Sowin on Mr. Blade. We'll see about that, ladies and gentlemen. Wisp versus Wisp scouting. Jens is on the top right. He's not playing double archer. He's playing single archer before creeping. You go single archer with Demon Hunter. Or sometimes use Demon Hunter if you creep something huge. This is a small camp. This is a very easy to creep camp, ladies and gentlemen. Very easy. What about the items? It's permanent level 2 items, so it's always good. Gloves of Haste, not great. And Mr. Dice with Close plus 5. Close at 5 are much better. Much better. How much better? That should be tested. A Soul Noobman. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is SaulApeMan and I'm an ape. Mr. Jens is producing wisps, the same for dice. And what do you do in Night Elf, in Demon Hunter Mirror, ladies and gentlemen? You creep. You creep, ladies and gentlemen. So it's evasion first for both players, you creep. I went down internet rabbit hole. Did Jens win the games before? Mr. Ricky Lachi, let me tell you one thing. The game versus Sini, legendary game versus Sini. He won 2-1. And in the previous game, Dice here wanted to play reverse Jens, so he played Keeper, Jens played Demon Hunter, and let me tell you, this move with Jens cancelling the Expo and protecting his own Expo, with Demon Hunter with Staff of Teleportation, legendary as well. So ladies and gentlemen, this is a semi-final. Jens is fighting for the ladies and gentlemen spot in the grand final of this beautiful tournament, and to have guaranteed $50 if he wins this. And ladies and gentlemen, you creep. Dice is creeping a little bit faster. Maybe Jens has a little bit less experience with Imba Hunter Kappa than his opponent. But yes, Dice is creeping quickly. Jens started with a Spider Crab, +2 agility. Jens is Jensing. 24 agility versus 22 without the bonus. And Mr. Dice needs to heal his Imba Hunter soon. Interesting creep road. Okay. He took a lot of damage. What is Mr. Jens? He's healing before creeping? Okay, this is weird. Where is your level 3? Waiter, can we order level 3 somehow? Why they're both on level 2? Look at this! Dice is dicing! Man, you don't want to be level 3, level 2 versus level 3. This will take all of your mana! Mr. Jens, why you took the break? Why you took the break at this fountain? Why you took the break out the fountain? Why you took the break at the fountain? It's level 3, but Hunter, look how much mana he has. And now you need to drink from the Moonwells. I mean, it's not the end of the wars, but that's sad. That's what you get for taking breaks, ladies and gentlemen. It's the same in the streaming business. It's the same in the streaming business, guys. You take a break, and it's so weird to click this stream button again. But if you stream every day, it's like... I can close my eyes, and I still can be Yancing. Ladies and gentlemen, is Jens Yancing? No! He's... Oi, 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 no! Oh, no! Mamma mia. I mean, they're good. But Mr. Metzi, I tested it, and you creep faster with Close +5 than with Glove of Haste. Okay, Jens is revealed. No, Jens is being revealed! He's denying his own units. He's still on level 2. This is disaster. Yes, I would like to provide you, Mr. Metzi, like an evidence, some Excel calculations, some in-game testing. What I'm telling you is just I like made Demon Hunter or Blade Master with the flat damage range, so no randomness there. And he's going to mana burn him. No. Okay, it wasn't that, but I'm suffering here. Keeper is keepering, man. Faster tech for dice as well. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I don't know the exact math, but it's a good point that SaulApeMan needs to from the casters. Okay, sorry for the Discord. I will remove the audio. I removed the audio. Okay, I didn't remove the audio. Okay, now it's removed. Okay, it wasn't your DM. I'm the popular guy. Okay, it's not you, Kappa. Okay, I'm kidding. That's a joke. No, Mr. Dice, no. Mr. Dice is creeping. Mr. Jens is so behind. Okay, guys. If Jens wins this game, I'm putting 2 Makura stickers on my head for entire cast. If Jens wins this game, I put 2 Makura stickers on my head. 2 Makura stickers. Mr. Grime likes the deal. Okay, that's a good deal, right? 2 Makura stickers. If Jens wins this game, it's like he's so behind. Dice got the aura. Jens is like behind economically. Jens is still level 2. Was ist das? He's going tier 3 at least. Same for his opponent. Yeah, there is no item in the middle. Well, Mr. Jens has a monstrous micro. His micro is grande, his micro is amazing. Okay, it wasn't me lagging. Mr. Soul, when 1 sub, 1 Makura on head. I was thinking about this, but... I don't know. Guys, I need to stream less, so then I will make a good plan and we'll have less streams, but better streams. Now I'm a little bit spamming it, like... so streams... what do you say? How do you say in English, okay? I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. Now I'm spending all of my free time streaming, man. There's very little planning. And next week I have Bobber Cup. Oh, I need to talk about Bobber Cup because I'm the organizer, promoter, and so on. Yes, next week we have an amazing tournament going. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, finally got level 3. Yes, it's an ad. Sub to SaulApeMan, guys. Mr. Dice has Staff of Teleportation and he cancelled the shop. It means Orb of Venom is going to be super late for Mr. Jens. Mr. Jens killed the Ancient of War, but there is no way that he will attack Mr. Dice's base. Or maybe he will attack his base to force Dice back. Dice is having good time harassing those poor bears. They don't have master ability yet. Man, this guy is a monster. Okay, if you surround him though, he will die. If you surround him, he will die. Without Entangle, of course. Okay, Demon Hunter, go away. Guys, 2 stickers on my head if Mr. Jens wins this game. +2 strength is on the ground. Jens is going to creep the middle. He's finally getting his bears, but he has no shop. He needs shop. For the orb, for the staff. His opponent has both things ready. Levels are the same. Supplies similar. Oh no! I hide the pain, Harold. Hide the pain, Harold. Hey, Mr. Jens, you need to have the best micro of your life. You don't have orb, you don't have stuff. You are working with very little tools. You are just working with the Jens boss aura. You have enough boss aura, as Mr. Fortitude has. He dies, has supply it, and Jens is losing more and more. Defensive entangle. Entire army of Mr. Jens is red HP, man. There's one brave bear ready to read you, but... Jens is running instead of Jensing. Like, it's all started with this creep road, man. The genius play by Dice. He crept level 3 so quickly. He crept in the way that he was ready to harass. And he hit the jackpot, man. He hit the money. And he traded well now, and he can just creep if he wants. Creep the red, expand here, and then what? Mr. Jens is just remaking his shop. And you know what? If Mr. Dice is expecting that there is no shop, he can be squeezing. He can be squeezing well. Shop will be killed again, I'm afraid. Oh, there will be no shop in this game. No. No. Oh, Jens wants to get a free kill. Okay, entangle. You need to be dispulled, and then he can stuff his bear out. Bear go stuff, man. Nice micro by Dice. No mistakes. 40 supply versus 50. But Jens is still like needs to spend 500 gold on items that the Dice already has. So in reality, Dice has even more. Dice has even more items. I mean, more supply advantage. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jens is trying. He's trying to get a nice position. He has a raw technology. Okay, the big fight is here, but Imba Hunter needs to pop the invul now. Do we have a redo under the invul? I hope so. Because Dryads can't dispull it now. Dice cool as cucumber, stab in the last moment. Dice is presenting a very powerful technology here. Very powerful technology. He got level 3, and if he wants to, he can creep the red and heal at the same time, but maybe Jens is expecting that, and maybe Jens is going to creepjack him there. Actually, wait a moment, creepjack of Jens is coming, but Demon Hunter of Jens doesn't have enough mana to mana burn. And ladies and gentlemen, wait a moment, Jens is Jensing, invul forced, okay, invul forced. 58 supply versus 44 though, man. Those stickers, they want to be on SaulApeMan head. When hazy emote, Mr. Super Try Boy, if I would have a millionaire or billionaire. Actually, how weird. Okay, so my joke was I need to go to China and make a picture of Hazy with me, like, hey, it's me with Hazy. But how weird is a message of like, hey, Mr. Orgwolf, or hey, Mr. HF High Tuntun, can you provide me a player picture of Mr. Hazy because I want to add it to my stream emote catalog. Normal DM, very normal, yeah? Very normal DM. Okay. Offer them macro in DM in return. Easy deal. I can trade it for my picture with macro. Ladies and gentlemen, maybe Mr. Jens has a chance. He's 20 supply behind. He has worse levels. He has no orb, no stuff still. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so that's a very tough fight to have. Mr. Jens is microing well his bears, but it's not about styling points. It's about the amount of supply. Hello to the YouTube chat, hello to the Twitch chat. My name is SaulApeMan, I'm a name, and Mr. Jens needs to be Jensing more. Let me check who is, ladies and gentlemen, in the grand final. Who is waiting? Is it Mr. Sowin? Is it Mr. Blade? Who is in the grand final? So what we are casting? We are casting Dolphin Cocoon into Butterfly Cup. 25. And ladies and gentlemen, we are in the playoff stage. And Mr. Blade won 2-0 versus Mighty Sowin, and he's awaiting in the final. Dice or Jens are going to join him. I hope it's going to be Jens. And ladies and gentlemen, I can't wait. I can't wait to see who will be in the finals. Players are joining the lobby because we have a short break. I would like to interest you in a tournament that I'm organizing. It's called Bobber Super League. And you may say, Saul, oh my God, you are organizing 200 games long league. The answer is no. I'm organizing a 2 days long league where we have three best Polish players according to Warcraft champions, according to the Polish flag. So if Happy puts the Polish flag, I would invite him as well. But I think he's not going to do that. And ladies and gentlemen, we have Ladziuk, who is 2300 MMR Orc. We have Smurf, that is 2300 MMR Night Elf. And we have Werdy, who is the master of the Tavern Heroes. And ladies and gentlemen, it's going to happen in 2 days, 6 hours. The day number 1, we have a round-robin group, so everybody plays versus everybody. And then it's going to be a session, so semi-final is best of 7. So the guys, it's like on the bottom on the group, plays versus the second guy, and the guy that won the group waits in the grand final. What is the prize pool? Prize pool was brought to you by Sir Saburo and SaulApeMan as well. We have $168, something like that, to make nice round prices in Polish zloty. So Sir Saburo, shout out for you, and thank you, of course, Mr. Riza, for sponsoring the previous event. It was Makrura Cup, not the Bobber. So guys, click on the link, bookmark it, and let me tell you, all of those players, they have pretty crazy strategies, so I can't wait for that. Ladies and gentlemen, is Jens Jensing? That's my question. Is Jens Jensing? Is Jens Jensing? 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, let's cast this for YouTube, guys. I'm casting everything for YouTube, and I'm not recording it for YouTube, but that's okay. I press record. I'm going to the YouTube mode. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, go. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is SaulApeMan, and this is a very important game of Warcraft 3. This is a semi-final of the Dolphin Cocoon into Butterfly Cup, and we have 2 Night Elf players in this game, and they're both going for Demon Hunter. But one of them is pretty special for me. His name is Mr. Jens, and I'm a big fan of him. So he has been playing a lot of Keeper, a lot of Potom, but he's playing versus Mighty Dice. Dice is one of the top Russian Night Elf. I mean, he's the best Russian Night Elf, right? And let me tell you that Dice is quite active in this tournament, in this Dolphin Super League qualifier, basically, because a long series of qualifiers to a bigger qualifier, and then you go to the Super League. Of course, very little amount of players. And hello, Mr. Ferguson. Welcome, welcome. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you one thing. The score is 1-1. There is a human called Blade waiting in the final. Hello, Mr. Feralfish. And ladies and gentlemen, there is no coming back from that. In the previous game, Mr. Jens was punished very hard by his creep road. Oh, first blood for Jens. Jens, you need to kill this wisp. No? Mr. Jens, he left the wisp alone? Why? If Jens would be the king, they would call him merciful. He has a lot of mercy. Merciful King Jens? He left the wisp alive? He could just hit it with the Ancient of War. Okay, the wisp is still dead. Okay, so no full of mercy, but I don't know. What I do know is that Jens is playing Immolation. So the plan... Dice is pulling back? Jens is already on level 2? Jens is using Immolation to deal a lot of damage, and he's like, okay, I'm perfectly fine with you, mana burning me. This guy has evasion first! What dice are you doing? And he has got the last hit. Dice has evasion first! He can't mana burn. Later, oh, the body block from the archer, it's in the way to buy more time to keep the Tree of Life alive. Counter expansion for Mr. Dice. Man, this Knight of Mirror is getting some colors, huh? Look at this brave archer trying to block it. Ancient of War with the hit. Mr. Dice just running in the circles, buying some time. Both expansions, they look like they're going up. Tell Mr. Eugene Kao. I'm going to cast in the Super League later. No. I got an invitation for yesterday because Mr. Remo Demo was busy in real life, but now Mr. Remo Demo is back. And I hope that you liked it, Mr. Eugene Kao, and thank you for watching, everybody. And if you didn't like it, tell me! What should I improve? Am I like butchering some pronunciation? Should I be more funny or less funny, Kappa? Because Saul, I can't focus on Warcraft 3 because you are so funny, haha. Tell me, guys. Tell me. Let's go, let's go. Okay, we have +3 ring for Mr. Jens. He sold the TP to buy Boots of Speed. Like, Saul, when Expo is up, I don't need a TP. I'm already very happy about this. But his opponent, Mr. Dice, has an operational Expo as well. You can't even be less funny, KW. Roa. Harsh criticism. Okay, maybe you start. Share me a Warcraft 3 joke, okay? Should we talk about... I don't know. What happens in the burrow? Stays in the burrow. Should we talk about the Moonwells? About shredders? The Nidals are using shredders. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. We call Imba Hunter Imba more. That's my specialty. Ladies and gentlemen, level 3 is on the Demon Hunter, and I think what Jens is going to do, or he should do, ladies and gentlemen. Neo is a lot behind you. It's better if you just you cast. What is he behind in me, like in delay, or? I think Mr. Neo is ahead of me. With these storylines, the casting. He's a very good caster. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Very good caster he is. Ladies and gentlemen, level 3. Oh, it's a repeat of the previous game. Can you keep him on level 2? Ah, he can't keep him on level 3. It's level 3 versus level 3. Ay. Build more farms. How about you build yourself alive? In delay. In delay, okay, perfect. No, Mr. Dice, no! His Naga was too young to die, no! He's buying stuff of Telly, but this Naga is dead.
A player's forces are under attack.
That's good, Mr. Kevlarini, actually. I need to share this joke with like Mr. Porks. Ay, Mr. Jens is squeezing, he's squeezing hard, man. Okay, Mr. Jens is squeezing hard. Look at the red Demon Hunter, man. He has red HP. Not because of the color, but because there's a lot of damage that Jens dealt to him. And Jens is looking for a kill, man. There is shop in the middle. Okay, the shop is being cancelled, actually. Naga is coming back, so no vacation for the Naga. Speaking of the Nagas, Naga of Mr. Oh, deny. Okay, deny. It's still okay. Mr. Jens, you did a lot. Okay, he took a lot of damage. It means that Moonwells are empty. It means that Mr. Jens' Moonwells are probably full. Lady Naga. Mamma mia, ladies and gentlemen. Why don't ghouls ever win races? Because they're always lag behind. It's not funny! ChatGPT, you need to be more funny, or maybe I don't understand the joke, but doesn't matter. What I do understand is that we have, ladies and gentlemen, Ancient of War in the position. That's funny, Mr. Barlovic. It's Jens Jensing. Jens. In this game, Jens is Jensing, and he'll be shreddering as well. Because, ladies and gentlemen, look at this. He's creeping the lab, and he'll buy the shredder. Why? He wants to play a long game. He wants to play a long game full of lumber, full of upgrades. Maybe even chimeras. Who knows about that? And yes, after putting 5 whips in his gold mine, he can afford the shredder. This Imba Hunter has +8 armor. He's going to be very, very resilient. An orc walks into a burrow and never walks out. ChatGPT! You need to do better. How is server on EU Blizzard? No lag today. How is server on EU by Blizzard? Hello, Mr. Ferguson. You mean how is Binet ping? I have no idea. Usually during Sundays, ping is worse. Because we have more players online. Ladies and gentlemen, the big Cripjag is here. Mr. Dice has a big healing potion on his Naga, so this time Naga will survive. There is no stuff on any player. There is TP and Invul, so Jens doesn't have too good of an inventory, but the creeps are helping Jens! Jens is collaborating with the Crifter, heal scroll even, and invul for Jens as well, ladies and gentlemen. Jens is Jensing, heal scroll has been used, and the Dryads are dying, ladies and gentlemen. Look at those archer damage. Mr. Jens, he will lose his own Dryad, but at least he will force big healing potion. There is invul. Dryad of Mr. Jens will survive. Check the supply, 20 supply ahead. Mr. Jens is, and Jens is going to the grand final, most likely. Of course, it's going to be a long game, but Jens is ahead in a lot of departments. Department number 1. Okay, he's behind in tech. But ladies and gentlemen, he will be ahead in upgrades because he has a Shredder and Shredder is shreddering. Creep hack. I always play on BNet. There is nothing wrong with playing on BNet. I had a long story of playing on BNet myself. Not a joke, but an honest concern. How does the Naga utilize boots to move faster? Well, Naga has a tail. And yes, that's a good question. That's a good question, ladies and gentlemen. Demon Hunter, you know, he has 2 legs. But he's using only 1 shoe. But I don't know. There is like... Lich is levitating. Naga has 1 leg or a tail. Warcraft 3 logic is complex, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, what was inside? Oh, +6 intelligence, +9 intelligence in total for Mr. Jens Naga. Jens has better levels. Jens has better supply, and in this game, let me tell you, he will get his beloved orb soon. I uninstalled BNet. Well, Warcraft Champions is amazing, I can tell you that. TP on the Naga, that's beautiful. Jens is creeping. The shop in the middle will die, actually. Poor shop. We will remember you. Jens is about to press the rejuvenate the wellspring button. What did the lone Dryad say to the 6 claws demon hunter? I mean, what? 30 supply of orc units says versus solo demon hunter. What a 30 supply orc army says versus solo demon hunter. We need more supply. We need more supply. No, Mr. Ashara, that's you don't break my heart, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, I need to cast this game, okay? Joking is over. Hello, Mr. Mango. I mean, I don't know how many servers Blizzard has, but less than Warcraft Champions. On Warcraft Champions, you have better ping, but you sometimes matchmaking is a little bit slower, but just a little bit. And what is inside of this big... Oh, Captain America mask. Welcome, everybody. Joke ban. It's very rarely to see. No, it's a serious moment. It's 1-1, guys. It's 1-1, and Jens is Jensing, yes, but his Naga is out of position. Okay, oh, this Naga is a lot of out of position. Jens has to TP out. Jens is Jensing a little bit weaker now. Hey, Jens is Jensing a little bit weaker now. This Naga was out of position. Maybe Mr. Jens, even though, you know, like, I don't know what happened here. Dice is a little bit coming back to this game. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Mr. Smoofel, by the way. Nice to see you guys. Hello, Mr. Mango on the YouTube. Hello, Mr. Smoofer on Twitch. My name is SaulApe and I'm an ape, guys. Nice to see you. We're casting Dolphin Cocoon into Butterfly Cup. Yes, can Jens go to the final? Everybody unlock Jens emote, either with sub or with the channel points, because if Mr. Jens, we need to start spamming the emote, ladies and gentlemen. We need to start spamming the emote, and this time Mr. Dice says, oh my god, this Jens has too much, he's too efficient, and Jens is adding Keeper third, ladies and gentlemen. Jens is adding Keeper first. The Keeper third. For another Orb Carrier, for Entangle. Yes, the grid is important, Mr. 11-hour nap, because there is one player waiting in the final, and his name is Blade, and he's pretty tough to play against. Pretty tough to play against, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know, is there a red camp still up for grabs? Probably. Kill Expo Jens? Well, he's going into that direction. He has no TP. Jens has no TP. Hello, Mr. Barlovic. It's for the ping. He always play like he has 22 ping. Very low ping, ladies and gentlemen. And as you mentioned, sieging the expo can happen, but Mr. Jens needs to get into good position. 79 supply versus 75. And Red Nidelf has a little bit of a defender advantage. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a huge fight. Keeper has no items, but he has one dream: entangle everything. Mr. Jens is going in, but there is no way out, easy way out for him. Heal scroll used already by the blue Nidelf. Red Nidelf is still fighting. Supply is close, but is it close enough? There is another heal scroll on Jens. He'll use it soon to keep his bears alive, but for how long? Yes, Imba Hunter is in a great shape with level 5, and this Imba Hunter is going brrr, ladies and gentlemen. This Demon Hunter is in the middle. Naga got level 4. Keeper is still there. Demon Hunter, Mr. Dice, in terrible shape. Supply is dropping very rapidly, and ladies and gentlemen, I think that Mr. Jens is going to the grand final, ladies and gentlemen. He needs the points for a good seeding, and thank you, Mr. Smoofel, for supporting the channel. Makura for you, sir. Makura for you. Thank you for supporting the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this beautiful fight. Mr. Jens is winning this. Oh, yes, baby. Level 2 on the Keeper, it means Fawn's Aura. There's not that many bears, but Imba Hunter is even getting damaged. Because he's a melee hero, and maybe I should say he was a melee hero. There is stuff ready. Demon Hunter survives for a little bit longer. He will drink from the Moonwells a little bit. Beautiful. And Mr. Jens is like, okay, you do the healing. I will just check your expo, how it's growing. I will water your plants. And in reality, Mr. Jens did not water his plants. The plant died. The big plant. It will be missed, ladies and gentlemen. We are shreddering. There's some rejuvenation. 69 supply for Jens versus 46. Demon Hunter will be stabbed back again. Keeper got stabbed himself. And when Demon Hunter goes back to the main base, what about the Naga? Naga is next. Mr. Jens knows this. He sees the Naga and he goes for the kill. Naga goes down, and welcome to the grand final. Mr. Jens, welcome to the grand final. Never leave alone your Naga, because she needs Demon Hunter support. Mamma mia, grande mandonia. Ladies and gentlemen, EU players easy for Jens after he had to compete against my off races. Hello, Mr. Hitman. Well, Mr. Hitman, definitely your Tinker first, your Tower Rushes prepared Jens for potential games versus Sok. Because that's what Mr. Sok wanted to give Mr. Medusa. But Mr. Medusa was able to defend himself, and that's what Starbuck gave to Mr. Medusa. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is SaulApe and I'm an ape. If you are watching this game, if you like this game, make sure to hit the follow button. Make sure to hit the YouTube sub button. I'm streaming on YouTube as well. If you prefer to watch on YouTube for some reason, the YouTube stream is running. If you prefer to watch on mute without the casting, you can mute as well. Thank you again, Mr. Smoofel, for the Prime. Thank you for the generous donation, Mr. Richie Lucky, as well. Thank you for the $10, sir. And ladies and gentlemen, we are in the grand final territory. Let's talk about the money. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a weekly tournament. And this weekly tournament has $182. $182 for the new play. I mean, not new players, but, you know, for the best players besides top 15. And ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jens has guaranteed $56 and at least 10 points in the ranking. That's beautiful, because at the end of the day, you will get a chance in this big qualifier to get into the Dolphin Super League. And Mr. Jens is currently rank 5 with 10 points. He will be ahead of Hawk. If he wins versus Mr. Blade, it's also very important. If he wins, he will be ahead of Mr. Elegant, so he'll be like in top 4 easy. Yes, Jens is in the grand final, ladies and gentlemen, and he's going to fight versus Mighty Blade. People say that Blade Imba, and he's awaiting him in the grand final, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. So that's what we are casting. The grand final is coming. And ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, what I can tell you. My name is SaulApeMan, and I like to stream Warcraft 3. You probably know that. Today is Dolphin Super League. And in the Dolphin Super League, you have 2 games. It's going to be hosted by Back to Warcraft, of course. And I can't wait. I will be watching, actually. I think that Happy will win entire thing, but people say, Saul, you have no idea. You stop with your prediction, Saul. But this different tournament has not $100 for the first spot, it has $7,713 for the first spot. And let me tell you, we have not that many players left. It's going to be Happy versus Fortitude into Labyrinth awaiting in the grand final. Ladies and gentlemen, is Fortitude Slayer of Undead. We'll see about that. You have more fun watching or casting? Well, when I'm casting, I mean, that's a good question. I mean, I have fun both. The problem with me that I have a short attention span. So when I'm because of the TikTok, so when I'm not casting myself, I tend, you know, to like get distracted by some DMs or whatever. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, when is Happy versus 40 again? Mr. Richie Lucky in about 1 hour. 1 hour, 20 minutes on Back to Warcraft. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to raid Back to Warcraft, of course. Don't worry. Thank you again, Back to Warcraft, for inviting me yesterday for the co-cast. I loved it. I loved it, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, Mr. Lin got eliminated by Cow. Amazing games. If you like want to rewatch some games, this is the series to watch. Cow versus Lin. That was amazing. Casting finer than normal casting. I mean, you know, we'll see. Okay, Mr. Jens is resetting. So what we can do, ladies and gentlemen, what we can do? Let's check Warcraft Champions ranking. And let's put some music, okay? I need to be a good caster. Okay, Winamp, can you start working? Okay, Winamp is working, beautiful. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Let's check the ELO rankings. Who's the best Warcraft player around the world? Blizzard sponsor any tournaments? Yes, Mr. Ferguson. Blizzard sponsor Grabby Invitational. How we check Grabby organized tournament? Result statistics. Grabby organized a tournament. Why I can check this? Okay, Sing Sing. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was Grabby. This Mr. Sing Sing. He won Warcraft Free Streamer Invitational. That was $10,000 from Blizzard. $10,000. Blizzard, if you are watching me, we have Bobber Cup. So Blizzard, if you want to sponsor this, we have $164. There'll be a little bit less viewers, but yes, Blizzard is usually, if it's sponsoring, it's some streamer related, not the pro Warcraft. It was a beautiful tournament. We had Sing Sing, T90 that was replaced by Sing Sing. Red Panda, The Viper, Tasteless, Turin, Lakari, Loco, and Tommy K, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Harstrom was casting as well. SaulApeMan was casting. Witty, Knopf, Back to Warcraft, Grabby. It was a tournament for the streamers. Big tournament. This is the biggest tournament for the pro players. There was a first time in the Warcraft history. You had 15 players in the round-robin system. Mr. Fly got the least points, but he won one series versus Lin. Mr. Lin got eliminated by Cow later. And today we'll know, is Undead Imba or is Human Imba Kappa? Oh, we'll know who is the better player, ladies and gentlemen. Labyrinth, Happy, and Fortitude. Mr. Hitman, Mr. Jens needs a short break. People are doing the map vetoes. But I do agree with you, Mr. Hitman. We need fast games. And that's what Bobber Super League is going to provide you. 2-day Warcraft free event when you have Ladjuk, Smurf, and Verdi fighting for the first place in the group, and the first place in the group plays them in the grand final. Okay, this is a little bit too slow. Next. Is it fast music? I need fast music to talk quickly. It's a rap. That's good. Okay, that is good. That's good. I must bet this music sleep too. Tell Mr. Angry AKM. I hope one day I will be able to speak English as fluently as you can. Because the problem is that I can't appreciate Mr. AKM messages because I don't understand them fully. I understand them a little bit. Mr. Jupola, I don't talk about geopolitics on this stream. Not because I have something to hide, but I just don't care. There are a lot of political streamers. Hello, Mr. Bralovic. Hello, Mr. Meme Design. Hello, Mr. Jibini. Hello, Mr. AKM. Hello, Mr. Hitman. Hello, Mr. Danjigar. Hello, Mr. Cool Runnings. I love the format from the Super League, and I love it as much that I actually, you know, get motivated myself for this 2-day event. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay. People say go. People say go. We have a grand final, ladies and gentlemen. Can we please talk? Not on this stream, Mr. Jibini. An other stream for that. Game is running. Okay. People say to me that Blade Imba. Let's see about that. Let's see about that, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Did you watch Saw in Blade? No, sir. I saw the heroes only as a result. Hello, Mr. Max, by the way. Nice to see you, sir. Okay, I need to update the score. This is a grand final. The grande finale, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Blade versus Human was nice. Blade versus Human, but Blade is the human himself, so versus Soin. Okay. Want to see Blade versus Polar Rifle University? Blade doesn't play Polar Rifle. Why? They play old version, they play on the live version. You mean they don't play Reforged? Nobody plays Reforged. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. On the top left of Tight Hunters, we have... Hello to the YouTube chat, by the way. Okay. Ladies and Hero Blade. Okay, no geopolitics, please, guys. I don't want to, like, time out anybody. Let's enjoy Warcraft 3. This is a beautiful Warcraft. On the bottom right, playing with Demon Hunter first, so not Keeper. This is a good map for the Keeper, but there are better maps, like, for example, Autumn Leaves. Yes, Reforged, nobody likes Reforged. I think less than 1% of... Nobody on professional level plays Reforged, and I think, like, casual players, like, 5% plays Reforged. That would be my bet. Nobody streams in Reforged, like, Reforged is like, eh. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Night Elf versus Human, so it's very likely that this game will go to the late game, ladies and gentlemen. Why? Because Human is going to expand, and Night Elf is going to counter-expand, and Jens is very good in, like, late game with Tinker Rockets versus Blizzard, third hero. We'll see about that. Yes, I mean, the Reforged graphic should be deleted. I mean, if you are a new player, you want to check the Reforged, why not? But if it's bugging the game, yes, don't bug the game. Ladies and gentlemen, no straight-up expansion for the Human player. No straight-up expansion for the Night Elf player. And the Night Elf player, ladies and gentlemen, is already pulling the Wisps. Vampires. I remember this Blade movie with this... Who was the actor? Oh, he missed the pool. Mr. Jens, he missed the pool. His Demon Hunter got slowed down. Mamma mia, grande Madonna. Mr. Jens, move! Mr. Jens, no! I don't know if it's the pink. Oh, yes, there was Wesley Snipes. Shout out to Mr. Snipes. Very good role, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. No, yeah. Mr. Hitman, where is your practice? There is a footman harassing. No, I always lose to the footman harassing, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Wesley Snyder, exactly. Very cool guy, ladies and gentlemen. Snyder. Sorry, Mr. Wesley Snyder. He's definitely watching because this is how amazing this tournament is. Shaky start by Jens. Yes, shaky start. He didn't detonate his Wisp. He screwed up the pulling, so he took more damage. But ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be fine. It's one base, Mr. Jens. Hitman, do you play one base versus Jens? Probably. Mr. Hitman is the sparring partner of Mr. Jens because they like each other so much. I don't know about that, but I know that they play at the same hour because they both play in the NA times. I mean, they also play in the European time, but, you know, they meet each other often. They are very high MMR both. And, ladies and gentlemen, how Jens is going to react to the one base play. He bought Boots of Speed. Does he know that it's one base technology and there is no full base wall off? So if Mr. Jens wants, he can enter the base. Ladies and gentlemen, yes. He's like, hello, I see a beautiful arcane tower. Can we remove this beautiful arcane tower, ladies and gentlemen? Jessley snipes. Okay, human needs to pull back. Arcane tower is cancelled. Okay, but the farm survives. That's a little bit weird. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, but there is no rifles just yet. Demon Hunter is not on level 3, but he would like to be. And ladies and gentlemen, yes, level 3 for the human. Human summoned one water elemental. Mr. Jens can just ignore it and pull back. That would be a nice idea. Jens is making Hunter's Hole. Nothing special so far. Boots of Speeds are here. Dust of Appearance is as well. And chasing the archers can be the sad reality. Let's see about that. Demon Hunter has the boots as well, and Demon Hunter is ready to okay, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. My name is SaulApe, and I'm a name. And I don't know how is this actor called Wesley Snipes or Snyder. I don't know. I don't know. If Jens doesn't win, I'm going to eat 15 hot dogs. I remember Mr. Bendilog. Mr. Bendilog is Swedish. When I went to IKEA in Krakow, and long time ago they had a hot dog for 25 cents. Hot dog for 25 cents. Good old times, ladies and gentlemen. So you like make big house supply shopping, and you buy a hot dogs. And I went there only for hot dogs. That was my plan. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Naga second for the Archmage player. That's super weird. Okay. So yes, cancelling the lores. Aye, so Naga is creeping and Archmage is Archmaging. Aye. Mr. Jens, you need to start making archers. Mr. Jens will have no bears in time. His move to cancel the lores is grande. Build a house made of hot dogs. It sounds like a Mr. Beast YouTube video idea. Hey guys, in this video I'm going to spend $1 million on hot dogs, and let's see what kind of sculpture we can make from it, and then if you can eat it, you can keep the rest of the hot dogs. And $1 million, $1 billion, $1 trillion. And you can be in every Mr. Beast YouTube video forever. You get a private island, private plane, private car, private Warcraft free copy. SaulApeMan will cast one of your games on YouTube, and you don't need to gift 5 subs for that. Kappa. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, those lores are in trouble. Those lores are fragile, and human is going to push big investment into the rolls. But how good are the rolls? Lores, not rolls. That Rolls Royce, yes, Mr. Beast will provide the Rolls Royce as well. But ladies and gentlemen, the push is coming before the first bear is out. And I'm not even talking about Bear Master. I'm talking about the normal bears. This is nothing. Naga of Mr. Jens needs healing now. But she can't get it, and the push is here, and the most juicy monster goes to the human. No! Mr. Jens is in a big trouble. And the lords was forced in a different position. Maybe this push is early. Maybe Imba Hunter will imballation this. Mr. Jens, you need to do it. 10 supply lead for the human, but Jens is slowly making his beautiful bears. Jens needs to react now, that is slow. But remember, okay, Reju, but the bear will die, it's super big trouble. All eyes on the Imba Hunter. He got rejuvenation, he's trying to spread the damage in the form of imballation. Is there Bear Master on the way? Yes, the Bear Master is here. Jens will survive until Bear Master, but is there enough time for that? Another bear is out. There is no dispool. Every rejuvenation is 400 HP back. That's good. Ladies and gentlemen, Demon Hunter has still some mana because there is no Blood Mage. Naga will get out of shape soon. The bears are morphing. Wait a moment. Jens, are you Jensing? He survived until the bear's supply is getting close. But there is no stuff. One of the bear will go down. Save the bear, Jens. Save the bear. He has a TP. It's okay, TP. Jens is teleporting. Jens is teleporting with the bears. Jens, can you be Giga? No, the bear survived. The bear survived, but Jens is in critical stage. He's in the critical stage, but the new bear is coming. Mr. Jens, can you survive this? Can you survive this? The human is still pushing. The human is still humaning. But ladies and gentlemen, slowly but surely, Mr. Jens is accumulating the mana for rejuice. The bears are getting some mana back. Demon Hunter will get some mana back, but the lords are dying. The bears are dying. I mean, the bear producing structures are dying, but Jens can do a lot of good with gold now. Can do a lot of good with gold. He has no lumber though. He's making one Ancient of Lore behind. Ladies and gentlemen, the bears are healthy now. There is an Arcane Tower. Who needs Blood Mage when you have an Arcane Tower? There is stuff. There's no stuff! Mr. Jens, you need stuff! Mr. Jens, you need stuff! No, Demon is dead! GG! One simple move. Cancel the lores and collect the benefit. He was doing so good until he wasn't. I'm still Jensing. Mr. Jens, please. What we can do, guys? I think you agree with me that cancelling the lords was good, and also Jens made the lords outside, and that was exactly when the human made the push. Jens survived long enough, but he didn't have a staff, he didn't have the efficiency, and even Mr. Wesley Snipes couldn't do it good. Ladies and gentlemen, how actor in Blade about vampires movie was called? Okay, not got the Google AI is not helping. Okay, Wesley Snipes. It's called Snipes. Yeah, it's him. This Mr. It's called Wesley Snipes. He's the gentleman. He is called Snipes. Okay, you can snipe somebody on ladder, and you can be a Wesley Snipes. Okay, we are learning about moving here. Moving? No, movies. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is SaulApeMan and SaulCasterMan. Welcome everybody. Okay, we are casting Warcraft 3. Today is Sunday. Everybody loves Sunday because you have more time for Warcraft 3. If you are a fallen gamer, it doesn't matter, but the quota for fallen gamers is limited. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jens' map. He wants to... I don't know if he wants to expand. Of course, every Night Elf wants to expand, but he's... No, is it too close? It's not too close. It's perfect. I was a little bit afraid, Mr. Jens, but it's perfect. His opponent is a strong human player, and on this map, humans likes to expand as well, but Jens wants to take it to the late game. Mr. Jens, can you do it? Let me adjust the score. Let me adjust the players. 1-0 for Mr. Blade. My name is SaulApeMan and SaulCasterMan. And guys, if you like what you are watching, please consider following the channel. It motivates me a lot. Please consider sub to the channel, because I know that I said it many times, but... the YouTube content is coming. Ladies and gentlemen, on the bottom right, playing as a blue Night Elf is Mr. Jens, and is he believing in Keeper? Do you believe in Keeper? He believes in Warden! He really believes in Warden. On the top left, ladies and gentlemen, we have an Archmage, standard. So, Mr. Jens, can you play the Warden well? Let's see. Jens has a lot of 4v4 experience, and he can be giga efficient. And I don't know how much anti-Warden experience Mr. Blade has, because there is not that many Blade Warden players on a ladder. I don't know about the KK platform. Ladies and gentlemen, eyes on the Rogue Golem. What Jens is going to do? Jens is going to uproot his Ancient of War. He's going to attack his Wisp, because he wants to make sure that this Ancient of War is not going to take any aggro from the creeps. He's pulling the creeps, so he's attacking the Wisp. He needs to wait, he needs to be patient, and now, yes, now the Rogue Golem has been pulled, and because of that, ladies and gentlemen, this beautiful Ancient of War can start applying damage, and the Rogue Golem is not going to cast any bolts. Beautiful pull. In the meantime, Human is doing exactly the same. Human is pulling the Rogue Golem as well, and so far, so good, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful. Hello, Mr. Mlin, nice to see you. Jens is gonna Jensing. Jens is... I'm still Jensing, even though I'm down 1-0. I played a good map for Human, but I'm great with expanding, so... I can take it to Giga late game. And level 2 for the Archmage. Mr. Jens with a clean air. Ooh! Pendant of Energy. Ladies and gentlemen, Warden loves mana. And before visiting Moonwells, you drop the pendant and you print the mana, baby. You print the mana. Don't tell this to the FBI, but somebody is printing illegal mana inside of the Night Elf base. Somebody is printing illegal mana. Okay, which spells Mr. Jens is going for? His opponent is playing one base again. It's one base, but Jens is playing another Ancient of War. Jens sees that there is no... Jens sees that there is no expansion. Mr. Jens is aware of this situation. The Wisp wants to hide with Makrura. Hide with Makrura, Wisp. And he detonated and this gargantuan sea turtle got enraged. Okay. With the last hit, he got the last hit, right? It didn't go to the creeps, I think. Yes, with the last hit. Who can get level 3? Illegal mana will be printed, guys. Illegal mana will be printed. Yes, won't expand versus this. There is no way on planet Earth. He got Boots of Speed and Staff of Telly. That's very good. Human is creeping the camp in the middle, but Jens needs to start creeping as well. And he's going to creep the Makrura. Juicy Makrura, ladies and gentlemen. Juicy. That's my favorite monster and my favorite player. On the one screen. Let's make a print screen. That's me with you guys. My favorite player and my favorite monster. Okay, I'm sorry, we are a little bit of a silly ape man, ladies and gentlemen. And this game is very serious. It's very serious of a game, ladies and gentlemen. Ancient of War is in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. But, ladies and gentlemen, what I can tell you is that Ancient of War is dead. Warden is close to getting level 3. But there are only 4 footies, and let me tell you, maybe they have defend. But Mr. Jens has a lot of mana. He attacked the Archmage. I don't know about that. Mr. Jens is not dropping his pendant. He wants to get level 3, man. Double detonation is probably worth it. You will get level 3 for that. Okay, one detonate. Fan of Knives. Fan of Knives this. Fan of Knives this. He'll Fan of Knife this. Oh yes, I know it. I know it. Drop the pen. Oh, full mana, full HP. Fan of Knives this. Kill the footies. Remove them. Remove them, Jens. Oh, Mr. Jens is Jensing. Mr. Jens is Jensing. Alchemist is coming, but Jens is Jensing, ladies and gentlemen. Fan of Knives this. You can do it. Maybe it's too late. I don't know. Fan of Knives. Oh, Jens is Jensing. All of the footies are dying. Mr. Jens is Jensing. This is how you play Warden versus one-base human. Jens is Jensing, ladies and gentlemen. And he has the pendant. He has the pendant. He'll print more illegal mana. Jens is Jensing. But of course, the push will happen. The rifle caster push will happen. In this situation, usually the Night Elf is buying Naga second. But the Night Elf is going tier 3. Jens is Jensing, ladies and gentlemen. What is happening now? This is not a real army. This is not a real army. This is a super small human army. NTP is forced. And Jens can be Jensing even more. And his lores are loring. His lores are loring. And Ancient of War is Ancient of Warring. Mamma mia, grande madonna. Is human stuck in his base? No. There's an opening. There's an opening. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody in the Twitch chat say, replenishment potion, please. Replenishment potion, please. It's replenishment potion. The best item. The best item. Jens is Jensing and Jens is replenishmenting. Rejuvenating. Thank you, Mr. Hitman, for 9 months. We know each other that long. Thank you, Mr. Hitman. Makura for you. Yes, is replenishmenting. Look at this. This efficiency. Mamma mia. And human is like, what I can do? I'm trying to make rifle caster timing, but this guy is doing everything. Look how many Moonwells we have. Look at this beautiful Ancient Protector growing. Mr. Jens, like, you know, Saul. Now, the Twitch chat should spam. Big mana potion. 1, 2, 3. Big mana potion. Greater mana potion. Everybody in the Twitch chat. Greater mana potion. Let's summon. Greater mana... Healing is good. Healing is good, okay? Healing is good. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Mr. Jarasco. Thank you, Mr. Jarasco. Yes, we are trying to... Some people try to summon Rain. Some people try to summon Grabby versus Todd show match. And some people are trying to summon the items. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Mr. Magic T. Welcome, everybody. My name is SaulApe and I'm an ape. And Mr. Jens is almost tier 3. Mr. Jens has a Brave Warden. He's dropping the items. He's printing mana. Print me some mana. He wants to get level 5. But can he get it? He has some time. He's still creeping. Gnoll Warden needs to go down because he can dispel our Riju. Give us the Riju. I order Riju. Ladies and gentlemen, Ancient of War is rooted. Warden, can we survive long enough to get level 5? There is a lot of moon juice. How many bears we are talking about? The push has started. Ladies and gentlemen, what is happening now? What is happening now, ladies and gentlemen? My name is SaulApe and I'm an ape, and this is the grand final of Dolphin Cocoon into Butterfly Cup. A tournament that gives you opportunity to qualify to the Dolphin Super League. And ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jens is waiting for tier 3. Mr. Jens has a lot of mana to spend. He has amazing items. And when Jens gets level 5, magic will happen. We call it Jens magic. But can he do it? He went for the Rifleman. Level 5 is here! Warden level 5! This is so efficient! He's playing Shadow Strike level 3. He wants to take unit after unit. Because of this, the Arcane Tower is not existing. The Arcane Tower is down. Jens won this. It's GG. It's GG. The score is 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. Jens is Jensing. No way. Jens is Jensing. Riju is here. Dispult immediately. Nice. Dispult immediately. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Wellspring. Good luck with pulling this. I mean, pushing into this. The night will start soon. And Warden is wardening. And Archmage needs to be careful. Oh, Archmage, where is your healing? Oh, there is dust. Archmage is dead. GG. Blade is still trying, but man, Warden level 6. He's dropping items and you get even more mana, man. This pendant. Godlike. Jens-like. Level 6-like. Level 6 Warden versus level 3 Archmage. Can't believe this. I can't believe this, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe this. With this rejuvenation, can't... Ladies and gentlemen, points for Jens. 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what a game. I wish to see more Warden, please. Can we order more Warden games? Please. Whoosh. That was good. That was good. I don't know how important Pendant was. Definitely very important. But man, unironically, it looked like Mr. Jens prefers to play Warden versus one base human. Okay, emergency DM, Monka S. Okay. Perfect, Mr. Neo. Perfect. But perfect, Mr. Neo. It's okay, but I will be joining for the cast maybe, okay? Because I will finish this, I will do the raid, and then as long as you need me, and at some moment you say, Saul, go, Saul, go. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to join the cast of Back to Warcraft today. Because Mr. Remo Demo will be a little bit late. It's official. It's official, ladies and gentlemen. It's official. I will be there. Ladies and gentlemen. Okay? I wasn't fired after yesterday. They actually keeps me for another one. Thank you, Mr. Neo. And I will be there. Human versus Undead. A saver? It's my pleasure. Okay, can we order Mr. Jens winning? Can we order Mr. Jens winning this? Mr. Jens says go. Mr. Blade is scared. Hello to the YouTube chat. Hello, Mr. Eseli. Nice to see you. Hello, Mr. John Doe. We are practicing. Is Saul from Italy? Ciao, mi chiamo SaulApeMan. I benvenuti to my stream. Ladies and gentlemen, YouTube chat, Twitch chat, we are all connected, united. Ladies and gentlemen, with Warcraft 3. Welcome everybody, guys. Soul Remo, how dare you? How dare you? We are all as good as each other because we are infinitely good. But thank you for the compliment, Mr. Black Roses 1. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not reading chat because I'm going to the caster mode, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to the caster mode because this one player has to be Jensing and the other player, is he ready for Mighty Jens? Oh my god. Northern Isles is a good map for Warden. This is best of 3, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. This is the final map. Mr. Jens needs points in this qualifier system for good seeding. We want to see Mr. Jens in the Dolphin Super League. And let me tell you, when you see Ancient of War planted on the big, juicy orange camp, it means one thing, ladies and gentlemen. It means that it's going to be either Warden or Kippur. It's very rare to see Imba Hunter creeping that camp. But ladies and gentlemen, maybe finally the human player will say, I can't play one base versus Jens. Jens is Jensing. We'll see about that. Goes Jens, go. And it's Warden, ladies and gentlemen. As expected, Mr. Jens, take it to the late game. Maybe Warden is the Achilles heel of Mr. Unique / Blade. Playing on the top right as a red human. Ladies and gentlemen, if somebody has Jens emote, so is sub to a SaulApeMan or bought the emote by the channel points, post it, guys. Mr. Jens needs our energy. Blade is a very strong player, but Jens is there as well. This is Mr. Blade. Yes, sir. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Why are we for... I'm for Jens. I'm for Jens. Maybe it's a good point, Mr. Hisk. Maybe I should be an unbiased caster. The answer is no! I ate kebab with this guy in Germany. He was always nice. He decided to give me an interview, very nice interview. I spoke with him about Keeper first. And he said, Saul, why are you asking me those questions? You are a 1700 MMR player? No! He said the opposite. Oh, Saul, thank you for putting interest. And this pooling was a little bit ruined. But that's okay. Where is the interview? Interview is on my YouTube in Raraland playlist. Check my YouTube channel with this command. Ladies and gentlemen, Jens is Jensing, Jens is creeping. Can we order big mana potion or wand of mana stealing? Big mana potion, big item. His opponent, ladies and gentlemen, is like, oh my god, this guy is wardening. I need tanks. I need siege engines versus this guy, ladies and gentlemen. I need siege engines versus this guy. Hello, Mr. Chris Moneymaker. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Warden is on level 2 with big item. Archmage is on level 2 with Ring of Regent. That's a good item, ladies and gentlemen. Ring of Regent is good versus Shadow Strike. Are we counter-expanding? Mr. Jens is not counter-expanding. Mr. Jens knows about the expo. What is your play now, Jens? Is it Hans? Mr. Medusa the Gamer plays Hans here somehow. Jens wants to creep more. But, ladies and gentlemen, can he do it? It means that human economy is going to be untouched. Shop is ready. Moonwell number 4 is ready. More footies are here. Ladies and gentlemen, the long fight. Shadow Strike on the Archmage. It's not going to work. He has Ring of Regent. Yes, he's trying to creep and fight at the same time. I would focus on the footies. He's going for the Archmage. There is no way that he will kill this Archmage. I thought that we go for the footies one by one. Shop is still here. Mr. Jens needs to Jens harder. There is Ancient of War growing. Mr. Jens is growing Ancient of War in this base and is going to finish. Mr. Jens can't creep because there is this annoying human here. Mr. Jens is obsessed about the Archmage, but can you do something about it? Look at this Ancient of War. This Ancient of War is here and it's Jensing. This Ancient of War is Jensing. Mamma mia, grande madonna. Mr. Jens needs some experience. He's creeping under pressure, but it's a very heavy pressure. The shop needs to evacuate to the deep forest. This Warden is coming back. Ancient of War will die actually to the Footman, but remember that Ancient of War gets some HP back during the night. And will give a lot of experience to the Archmage. No deny. Jens got the experience, but he needs more. He needs more than that. Mr. Jens, are you Jensing hard enough? Mr. Jens is counter-expanding. Okay, Archmage is full HP. We know that. Human is expanding still. Top is safe and sound, but it's idle. Mr. Jens is keeping his big mana potion for better times. And Shadow Strike the Footman. Creep those footies. Creep those footies, Mr. Jens. Human is enjoying his time here. Shadow Strike on the Archmage to scare him a little bit. He has this freaking regen scroll. We can't eat through that. There is a counter expo, but ladies and gentlemen, oh, he's so fast. Mr. Jens, are you going for blink technology? You're going for blink technology. Dust on the archers. Run, archers, run. You are detected. There is item on the ground. Good item, by the way. The shop will die. The archer has fallen. No! And the counter expansion is spotted. No! It's so much damage. The counter expansion cancelled. Ay, ladies and gentlemen, that's not how we Jensing. That's not how we Jensing. Don't worry, guys. Jens is still Jensing. Hunter's Hall is slowly going up. But there we don't have tier 2 items efficiency. We don't have level 3 on the ward, and the pressure is real. And Human is getting rich. Human is stacking. Human is towering. Mamma mia, grande madonna, ladies and gentlemen. Shadow Strike is here. No deny. Mr. Jens needs one more kill and he will go brr. This Warden will go brr. This Warden needs one more kill to go brr. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Go brr, Jens. Go brr. This Warden will go brr, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, start denying. Start denying because the Warden is going brr. Oh yes. Give me more. Give me more. Give me more. Give me more. No. No. 12. Heal it. Oh, we survived. Mr. Jens, start Jensing. It's Jensing, but Blade is blading indeed. Okay, this casting is getting a little bit out of control, ladies and gentlemen. My name is SaulApeMan, I'm an ape. Human won in the economy department, that's for sure. Arcane Towers are already prepared. And what is our plan, Mr. Jens? Plan is to go tier 3 and to play one base. But Jens is Jensing. His Warden is beautiful. His Ancient of War is already parked in this beautiful location. Ladies and gentlemen, Alchemy is second with rifles. Really? That's bad. That's okay, Mr. Hitman, you are the expert here. This is not good. This is not good. This is not. Where are the tanks? Where are the Gryphons? And ladies and gentlemen, we got the follow and we have the follower goal. Thank you for the follow, guys. 5,200 followers. Mamma mia, grande madonna. We are following. We are twitching. I mean, twitching is a bad word, right? Okay, no deny. We are not denying. Thank you, guys, for the follower goal. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yes. Thank you for the follower thing, guys. Plus 8 cloths. Not as great as Pendant of Energy. Pendant of Mana. Thank you for the follows, guys. Thank you. The next goal... to the moon, thank you. Okay, so tier 3 is growing. It means Mr. Jens will be trying to be extremely efficient on one base. And in my opinion, versus this type of army composition, he can actually do it, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Hisk, okay? Yes. Okay, we have level 4 Warden without Blink. But we have a TP, right? So Warden is not... The tower got sappered! The tower got sappered! I was reading the Twitch chat, I'm sorry! The tower got sappered! Mr. Yes found a way with the sapper, ladies and gentlemen! I missed the sapper, sorry! That's why professional caster should be. He said suicide guy, now I do understand. The sapper, ladies and gentlemen. There was a small opening here, but ladies and gentlemen, he didn't kill any peasants. And sappers are expensive. Look what Jens is doing! Jens is Jensing at the red camp. Jens is Jensing the red camp with his Ancient of War. This Ancient of War deserves a medal. Jens is going through like some tunnels, man. Jens like, Saul, give me level 5. Give me the human aura, Saul. I will use it right. I will make you proud. I make the Night Elf community proud. I make the Warcraft 3 players proud. Give me level 5 and give me the human aura. And he gets Hodo aura. And Human is humaning. Human is pushing, but Jens can just TP back. 1 kill away from level 5. He needs to TP. He needs to TP. He needs to have the shop operational. He has to TP now, yep, but the shop will die. Actually not. Human is pulling back. Okay, this is time. Can Jens survive this push? If Jens survives his push, he will have level 5, level 6, and good things may happen. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to have 1 kill. Find 1 kill. Find 1 kill, Jens. Is Bearmaster ready? Bearmaster is ready, ladies and gentlemen. You may say, Saul, it's 22 supply advantage for the human. Yes, but it's Warden level 5 territory. Ladies and gentlemen, Warden needs literally 1 kill, maybe the Water Mental. Okay, well, level 5 is here. Start Jensing. Start Jensing. There is a double heal scroll, but on the wrong hero. But there is so much human. There is so much human, but Jens will be Jensing. Jens will be Jensing. The Shredder will die. The Bears will die, but it's all about the Warden. Can we keep the Warden alive? There is one more heal scroll on the Archwood. Heal scroll will be used now, but it was the last heal scroll. Okay, he's still holding to it. Okay, cool as cucumber. He wants to get this. He wants to get this Alchemist anti-magic potion to not get slowed down. Warden is on the count. But ladies and gentlemen, can you get him? Can you get him? Warden is looking for this opportunity. But there is a lot of healing. Level up. No! He was Jensing. He was Jensing hard, but it wasn't enough. Very nice try, ladies and gentlemen. It's all happened with this like shop creeping. Very nice try. Very nice try. Mr. Blade was blading, Mr. Jens was Jensing. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are a sub or you unlock the emote by pawns, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Jens. And he's amazing. There is an interview. Do I have a Jens interview? I don't have Jens interview. I should like use it as a command. GG, ladies and gentlemen. GG for the winner of that cup. And man, Mr. Jens. Okay, okay, Dice versus Sowin. The game is running right now. Dice versus Sowin, game number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Now we are going to know who got third spot, ladies and gentlemen. Let's check about that. It's not about boring, it's not about exciting. When Jens is Jensing and Blade is blading, good things are happening. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you one thing. In 30 minutes, or maybe now, back to Warcraft, we'll start his broadcast to prepare you for Fortitude versus Happy. And I got an invitation to cast the first series. So what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to cast now Dice versus Sowin, spot number 3 decider, and they are fighting for a lot of points as well. And ladies and gentlemen, there will be no Jensing, there will be no blading in this game, but it's going to be an amazing Warcraft. You can't spell Jens without Jensing. I remember when Mr. Todd had a message, you can't say Johan without YOLO. You sure it doesn't start in 9 minutes? Do you mean Plastic Stone, the game between Happy and Fortitude? Let me check that. Let me check that. It says 33 minutes on Warcraft info. And yes, the Bobber Super League, ladies and gentlemen. Next week, 2-day event. The best Polish players. I mean, Verdi's playing under Polish flag on Warcraft Champions. And my hair looked terrible, but that's okay. Dice is dicing and Sowin is sowing. Sowin is singing. Singing. Simple. Blade Master, 1 Grunt versus Demon Hunter, 1 Archer. Simple like that. Mr. Dondalare, that's why this meme is popular, but in the title it's only Bobber. And you can say Bobber ale bydle. It means there's a very big, chunky beaver. This beaver is much bigger than the usual beaver, okay? So when you say, when you see Lemes, you say, oh, this Polar Rifle player ale bydle is like the biggest, the best Polar Rifle player ever. Very unique. Sowin is so souching. Soy souching. I like soy sauce. Ladies and gentlemen, let me focus a little bit because I understand this matchup more now. Mr. Carson gave me some tutorials. And ladies and gentlemen, Are we going for the marketplace first? That's probably what is going to happen. Dice is going to open Murgul or no? He's going to the marketplace as well. Nice scouting by the Night Elf, but is it in time? Because Blade Master is Blade Mastering, and ladies and gentlemen, that was in time! And he has Wisp at the lab already, so if he wants reveal, he has reveal on demand inside of the marketplace. There is ring +3 that Demon Hunter is going to buy for sure. And ladies and gentlemen, this Demon Hunter says, you shall no pass. My name is Dice, and I'm dicing! This is a very dicey game! Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Carson. Shout out to Mr. Carson, of course. Grande streamer, grande caster, very nice person. I like Mr. Carson so much. When Raraland in the in America. Where Warcraft? When Warcraft free event in America? I need to have a reason to go there. To make this 2-month long donation goal. Series of streams. Mamma mia, grande madonna. That's okay, ladies and gentlemen. Fight over marketplace continues, but let me tell you, Blade Master is not Blade Mastering. He is just on level 1, he has no mana. In this matchup, you don't buy early clarity potion. You buy double healing and speed scroll. Why speed scroll? To counter second Ancient of War creeping position. That's what Mr. Carson told me. Shout out to Mr. Carson, and it's very true. Demon Hunter has this ring +3 that it's very efficient. And the healing got stopped immediately. You have one more charge of healing, Mr. Sowin. Remember the score is 1-1, this game number 3. Dice is dicing! Oh, Dice, can you get it? He got it and the mana potion, and he's surviving this. No, he's just teleporting away. Like, Saul, it was worth it. Oh, and look at those Moonwells. Hello, Mr. Jiraiya, nice to see you. Hey, Mr. Jiraiya, welcome. Nice to see you, sir. Look at this, Mr. So. This is Dolphin Cocoon into Butterfly Cup. So this is a big weekly tournament, Chinese community organized. And people that play in this tournament, there is only one rule. You can't be in the Dolphin Super League. So if you are in top 15 players around the world, can't play in this tournament. Why? Because if you play in this tournament, it's a weekly tournament, you get some points, and at the end of the season, you have your chance to qualify to this big, grand tournament with $8,000 in the prize pool. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sowen is taking a revenge. Dice has everything. Dice has the Moonwells. Dice is ready to trade. One of the archers will go down, even though Archer's HP got buffed, and is a third place finisher. We casted the grand final. The score was 2-1 for Mr. Blade. Jens did very, very, very well. Shout out to Mr. Jens, of course. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a pressure. This is a pressure that Org is doing. But let me tell you, before Brute Strength, the grand pressure is not that great. Okay, he got Brute Strength now. And this is a baby Blade Master. 53 experience. That's about it. Of course, he's healing. But Mr. Dice is dicing. Keeper is on the way. Keeper is ready. Good luck with creepjacking now, sir. Of course, we have a Wisp for potential reveal. Shadow Hunter, he wants to rumble. But ladies and gentlemen, Org is ready. I mean, the Night Elf is ready. It's going to be a big fight. There is no Dryads yet. There is a shop. It means that Dice is going to mass Dryads, which is the easiest strategy. If you are playing Night Elf, don't think about the bears. Just mass Dryads. When you get 50 supplies in total, then you go for a beautiful tier 3. And Mr. Sowen is losing the mind games, because if Night Elf plays mass... It's not mass Dryads, but it's early shop. Okay, I don't understand it then. Maybe it's the mind games about when you need to make the shop. But yes, the game is even, okay? Forget about what I said, the game is even. Who is going to get the last hit? Imba Hunter is trying to stop the Blade Master. This is a baby Blade Master. Level 1 Blade Master. He's so weak. Shadow Hunter can't help him, but there is Hex. There is Hex. Be careful. This Demon Hunter can die. This Demon Hunter has no TP. Okay, we have stuff. He needs to stop. But ladies and gentlemen, the Gnoll Overseer will go to the Orc, but Mr. Dice wants to make it extremely expensive. He's looking for the last hit. He used Entangle. He wants to get the item, but he's locked there. He's locked there. Circlet on the Keeper. Who got the experience? I don't know. Can you pass the stop? Blade Master is in trouble. This extreme squeezing. The Keeper will die. But what about the Blade Master? Speed scroll, the Grunts are dying. The Blade Master got poisoned. He survives on 13 HP. What an exchange, and the Dryads are here, and Imba Hunter says, ah! You killed the Keeper. You are next. What have you done, Orc? I'm coming for you. I will get level up soon. And Orc, are you sure? And Orc says, are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Mamma mia. Keeper will be back in no time. Keeper will be back in no time. Imba Hunter got level 3. Action of War survived, which is important. What is the Orc doing? At this stage of the game, Orc is preparing for bears, but bears are just in production. And you know what? There is no expansion for the Orc. There is not even an attempt to expand because the expansions are not cracked yet. By the way, minute number 8 and Blade Master gets level 2. That's pretty late. Well played by Mr. Dice in the early game. Makrura for Mr. Dice. And yes, the Ancient of War is marching to the middle into the red camp location. There was no Blade Master for the last hit. Sobi Mask is Keeper is not that strong with the spells. I think he'll sell it. You know why you sell items as Night Elf? To get more gold. For better items, for good units. Because yes, Dice is getting ready for his 50 supply army efficiency. He needs Orb. Maybe he needs a healing potion, because healing on Imba Hunter is always good. Mr. Dice is creeping and he's moving his peon very rapidly because, Mr. Sowin, the Orc here, he needs to expand. How do you fight with Night Elf tier 3 efficiency? You need to outvalue him with gold. With gold! You need to have tier 2 army with a lot of gold. You'll make second bestiary, you'll make a lot of Kodo Beast, you will make a lot of Spirit Walkers, you will spam mana items on the Shadow Hunter. That's your not journey, that's your future, okay? Who got ensnared? This raider wanted to ensnare this powerful moss granite covered golem, and the raider got ensnared, and this raider is like, sorry. You are the guy that is ensnaring Sea Giant Hunter. But ladies and gentlemen, in reality, the moss-covered granite golem is in trouble. In the meantime, Night Elf is creeping a big camp. But man, Orc would love to see, I don't know, Human Aura, Undead Aura, TC Aura even. Kodo Aura is the worst, because we have the Kodo anyway. And he got Hood of Cunning, Intelligence, Agility, probably for the Shadow Hunter, but people tell me that if you play Creed level 2, it's better on Blade. We'll see about that. Item management is important on top level. Mr. Dice knows about all of this. He couldn't stop the creeping because he was getting more and more efficient himself. Healing words are good to recover. I mean, he can sell them now. He's keeping them. Ladies and gentlemen, expansion is not operational yet. It means it's the perfect timing for the Night Elf. Night Elf has supply advantage. That's very rare to see in this matchup on 1v1 situation when there are bears present, but they are. Imba Hunter got level 4. It means better mana burn. And ladies and gentlemen, Dice is crossing the map. He's tanking his wisps. He went for a Wellspring. I think he can wait with the Wellspring so far, right? Because, ladies and gentlemen, maybe he'll just try to push this expansion and win immediately. So I'm not saying that Wellspring was mandatory now, but if you have Lumber, always go for Wellspring, because everybody loves Wellspring. And everybody should go for this amazing upgrade to make better efficiency. Ladies and Expo cancelled! Dice can go back, but Dice has supply lead. He has no TP though, so he's taking it slow. Ladies and gentlemen, Sowin is in a big trouble. Very, very, very big trouble. He is behind in supply a little bit, but he's behind in tech. And Orc doesn't want to go tier 3. What Orc wants to do? Orc wants to go for expansion that got cancelled. Prop will go down as well. Hello, Mr. Kozak, nice to see you. Hello, Mr. Jirai, of course. Hello, Mr. Dondalare. Hello, Mr. Hisk. A beautiful game is here. A lot of bears, man. 1-0 upgraded. It means DICE wants to fight. Looks easy for DICE, but this is sowing on even supply. Demon Hunter connects. That's juicy. That's grande. Demon Hunter has big healing. This Demon Hunter is tough, man. Put the healing ward, Mr. DICE. Do it. I dare you. Blade is getting lower and lower. Blade has terrible item that he didn't sell for some reason. Demon Hunter is going for vacation, but not for long. He's coming back, baby. Oh yes, his name is Imba Hunter and he's full mana, full HP from the Nidelf base. This monster and Kodo Beast, they devoured bears, but we have a rescue mission and this rescue mission is going well, and he's chasing and he's dicing. 64 supply for the Nidal, 47 supply for the Orc, and DICE is getting more and more efficiency. Blade Master finally sold run braces, but there is no expansion, there is no efficiency, there is no gold, there is no levels. Mr. DICE, he has it. I think DICE is getting so ahead that if you give me this game now, I would have a chance. And I would not win this, but I would have a chance. Because he's so ahead. And I'm like 1800 and oh, creeping with the... That's so efficient. That's so efficient. You save all of your mana for the big fight. That's so efficient. Item not stolen. That's so efficient. So efficient. Blade Master entangled. This pulled immediately, that was nice, but he has no more mana. Mamma mia. Mamma mia, grande madonnia. My name is SaulApe and I'm an ape. Welcome everybody. Let's go. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. What is happening now? Ladies and gentlemen, the big push is here. We have Aurora, everything. We have beautiful, beautiful Spawns, Aura, Kodos. They both devoured. Orc is fighting on his ground. He can buy healing potions, but man, the squeezing continues. 70 supply for the Nidelf. That's illegal. And Mr. Sowin agrees with me, ladies and gentlemen. That's illegal. Ladies and gentlemen, let's check the grid. Grid command. Easy? It wasn't easy. Winning versus Sowin is never easy, ladies and gentlemen. So the cup concluded. So Mr. Sowin is rank 4. DICE won $28. Congratulations, Mr. DICE, and got 5 points. Second place for Mr. Jens. First place for Mr. Blade. And let's add 10 points to Mr. Jens' point system, because players are fighting for these points. So Mr. Jens is here with 18 points. We add 10. So he has 28, and he's ahead of Elegant, but Blade is ahead of him, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, Jens will be on rank 4. Jens will be on rank 4, which is a pretty good seeding, as you can see. Sini, Sowin, Elegant, Blade, Hawk, Jens, DICE, Pink, Warcraft, Your Hero, Death Note, Hazy, Ice Orc, Lucifer, Leon, Angeline, Inspired, and... I don't know if Mr. Jira is still watching, but... I have 1 point there. How it happened? My opponent didn't show up, and I got a 2300 MMR opponent that played off meta versus me, and he played off race because he thought that I'm a noob, and I played off race myself, and I just tower rushed him. I won versus Snowdream 2-1. Look at those heroes. Dark Ranger versus Nidelf. Beastmaster, Archmage, and Farseer Naga. That's a very standard game. Sorry, Mr. Snowdream, for maximum cancer strategies, but that was my only plan. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. GG. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Back to Warcraft live. Yes, Back to Warcraft is live. Perfect moment to raid Back to Warcraft, because I will have a guest appearance. I will have the guest appearance. Mr. Neo is casting already. Guys, If you like what I do, please consider following the Twitch channel. Please consider subbing to the YouTube channel. And remember that next week, there will be Makrura Cup. There will be, not Makrura, Bobber Cup. 2-day event for top 3 players playing under Polish flag on Warcraft Champions. And ladies and gentlemen, Bobber Super League 2-day event is coming. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for all of the support. Thank you for being with me today. And I will be now casting one series on Back to Warcraft, I think. Mr. Neo Mr. Neo invited me because Mr. Rimo Demo is running a little bit late. I gave shout out. No, I need to give a raid. Bobber Super League. Okay, raiding Back to Warcraft. Raiding Back to Warcraft, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for everything, guys. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Bacom. Hello to the YouTube chat. Bye-bye, YouTube chat. Hello, Mr. John Doe. Hello, Mr. Dam. And hello, Mr. Elise. Bye-bye, guys. Shout out to the YouTube chat. Hello to the Twitch chat. And say hello to Mr. Rimo Neo and Mr. Rimo Demo later. Bye.